fuck? Oh, it's loud. Jesus. One other. I guess we gotta add this. So that way we can access that easy. Why do you want to stick over there? No, I don't want you to think. I guess I just don't need you to be anywhere, but... Hey, Cal! What's going on? Can't read your name. It's dark on the... So let's see. Where do we want this damn thing? Well, where's it going to let me... Motherfucker. That'll work for now. How you doing, brother? Thank you for your subscription of 17 months. Feels like 17 months since I've seen you. No, not yet, because it's not Christmas. But see, I'd be like a bad Santa, though. So, yeah, I'm not gonna. But I wonder about you every once in a while. I know internet connections is a pain in the ass for you, but it's nice to see you. Alright, so the batteries are good. Is that working better for you? The satellite? Or is it just as crazy? Alright, so what do we got going on here now? Oh yeah, I wondered about that. Keep it up with... keeping up with the demand. So we should, once we do this, be able to keep up a little bit better. They're stealing all the internet. What a shame. What a shame. Like a poor man's got to get his porno internet sometime. I mean, do you have like slots of time where you're not supposed to be on and everybody else shares? Or what, you know? I don't know what you're doing. Okay. You able to do that? To get satellite or two different... Yeah, you still got a... Do you have VR porn? Do you have... I mean, do you have VR? Sorry, I mean... If you have VR, you got VR porn, but... Well, I didn't know. You know, I know you had like the PlayStation. I hear the PlayStation virtual reality is pretty decent. So then again, I don't know what they got set up for the adult entertainment. Right. So what's the hold up here? Okay. So then. Yeah, I'm still working on I'm slowly trying to still get my fucking basement going, but I just haven't been able to get anybody with this fucking pandemic to come and put the fucking electricity down there. For long, I'm just gonna fucking run out of money. But I really want to get the VR down there. That way I can move around, because I need to, man. I'm been so fucking lazy. I need to... Just need to get busy doing something. But, get across the border if you can, brother. Fuck, I got a bed. And shit, if I get everything down there, hell, I'll have 2 bedrooms. And a hell of a lot more internet than what you got at the house. I guarantee you that. Alright, so... we've got to still get more fucking red circuits coming into this damn bitch. So let's go take a look at our so we don't have the red engines. It's crazy, man. I finally got basically everything done with all my family shit, and coming to find out that still one of the sister I've kind of stood behind still took about $8,000 from me. Because she was like, I will, I'm just like, no, it happened. You're the only one that had mom's card. You're the only one that knew the fucking pins and all that shit. And guess what? I see all the shit that happened in the bank. Because I finally went and... I mean, I've had control of the bank account, but I didn't have the online banking or anything like that set up. I finally had to go and the fucking day I go to the bank to do all this shit, I crash on my bike, man. Scraped up my knee hugely. Yeah, just roughed myself up. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That's great. Thanks. Alright. Have we made... Yeah, I think we made them down here. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, there was one where I was moving some shit around and cut the fuck out of my leg. Trying to move heavier shit that I'm more capable of carrying. But that hurt. But then, man, crashing on my fucking bike because I tried to turn too quick on two different directions. Now let's see. So what is the... Alright, so it's near the lubricant if we needed it. Alright. Nope, I haven't touched Fall Guys. I'm stuck in this mode of trying to get better at Factorio. There, yeah. There's all the red engines. Okay. And... Alright. So this is going to help us out hugely. No, I just... It's more fun to watch than it is probably to play. For me. So. Yeah, he's been up and down. He's doing a lot of schooling. Getting into... Yeah, I was in there for a little bit. We were doing some podcasts there for a while, but he's just been so busy doing his school stuff. Just... Alright, so now, what can we do? We got productivity modules, so... I guess probably should... Where else do we need these? Which that's, I think... fucking home all the damn time, but... Still. Haven't seen you. Gotta see you. But no, we're still playing around. I think we've done like 5 of them. And but man, it's... Here's the other thing doing the podcast right now, man. There's just nothing fun to talk about because you get stuck into everything else that's going on, and then it just feels so fucking negative on everything. and that gets tough. And so with Cat Dad being busy, and it's like, yeah, let's just. So we want to do this. Alright, pretzel. Sorry, I'm just not up for this one right now. That was a little just too intense. You've been timed out once. Already? Okay, listen now. Wait a minute. What's going on here? So, if we want to do it, then we got to do it this way. Well, I don't know if you realize, I'm also streaming on YouTube now. Could kill my Twitch, I think. I don't know. The exclusivity, blah blah blah. But what do you mean you've been timed out once? Timed out from what? Are you, Oh, the chat? From what? What? I didn't see. Oh, well, I mean, that's not surprising. That's been, I don't know, how long ago. That's entertaining. Okay. I never noticed that I could do that. So that's kind of neat. Let's clear that up. How much do we... Okay. Got a new dog. Just what you needed. Another love in your life, right? So what do we... So where was the steel coming in? Wait a minute. Something... So we need battery and then... So where was the steel coming in from? Oh, I see. I see. So... Over here... Um, so we got to figure out. Oh yeah, we're getting hurt. She's extremely smart, but loves to bark when she's trying to talk. So, okay, so being a dog lover, there's two movies, man. Um, if you haven't seen The Art of Racing in the Rain, it's kind of a race car movie, but it's a dog movie. And then, oh, I can't think of the other one though. That, Dog's Best Friend, I think is what it is, where the starts off like with a golden retriever, and he's still the soul of the dog, and he goes through three or four different dogs, and comes back. Fucking awesome, fucking movies. The Dog That Saved Christmas, no. See, I'm not. Maybe that one is worth watching, but I'm not. I'm not all about the like the old Benji dog movies. But man, when you hear it from the perspective of the dog, and you know more of the serious things that, yeah, that the Art of Racing in the Rain is another. That's a Kevin Costner plays the voice of the dog, and that's huge. Those are the movies that make me wish I had a fucking dog. But I just don't have the temperament these days, man. Just don't have the temperament. Okay. So we're using the shit out of some stuff. Okay. Alright, so then we were trying to get... Okay, there's... Let's see... Do we need to... She's a pain. So instead of you falling in love with the dog's falling in love with you. See, which is weird, because, man, I thought dogs are smart. That dog's following you, man. I'm like Jack Black every time I... Jack Black doesn't have near the beard, brother. I mean... Fuck, now I got Cal and you in my fucking chat right now? To what do I owe? And what's up, Rusty? How you been, you crazy bastard? Staying safe, I hope. Who's Rusty Viking? Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out. I'm safe as a condom with a pinhole. Yeah. Only if it's a good brand, then at least you stand tall. If it's a shitty brand of condom, then yeah, it needs to be. I know. Probably twice your age still, and yep, still don't know what the fuck. All right, so, oh shit. Look at that. Talk about a condom with a pinhole right there. And thank you again, Cal, for the support of the stream, brother. Here's it's the sperm that got through. Well, you always were a little toad in my mind. I don't want you in my sack. I don't want you touching the sack. I mean, subtle difference, but big impact. Then that's okay. Let's see. Did I have a green build? Did I have a green? I think I had a green build. Yeah. Beacon green build. Is that going to be? So. If we turn that around. Wind of the Hawk. Yep. I brushed upon something once and it felt good and I left it there. Then somebody picked up the tissue and sneezed in it. I've got a Yeti mic now. So I've kind of stepped up a little bit. Yeah, I think it's working out well. I really don't listen to myself, but, I had one. And one night, I got upset about something because it didn't want to work, and I threw it, and it didn't want to work now. So, if you got it set on the heart-type logo, I don't know. I mean, you're asking me shit that I had a little flashlight. But I lost power last night, so I don't know where it's at now. Yeah, I can't. Man. No. I don't know what I got it on. I'm scared to move it. Yeah. See, I sat for 2 days trying to configure options, and I ain't touching it now because I think it works. So I'm not gonna dick around with shit and. But I am going to. Thinking about dicking around with shit, go use the restroom. Be right back. and I gotta remember that, so that way, if I get up away from the chair, I gotta remember. I always tend to get up from the chair, but then I need to remember to turn it back. Yeah, I got the shirt on there because one drunken fucking night. Imagine that. I got a fucking couple burn marks in it, in the shirt. And so it's like, well, I'll throw it on the back. I know. And I've been trying to find ways to drink beer without getting drunk. And and I try every time, and I try, and I still haven't found a way to keep drinking and not get drunk. I mean, how can you not, Rusty? I mean, you're like where fucking beer was born, right? How do you offend your ancestors? No, it's probably a good thing you don't drink. I don't suggest it. I mean, I enjoy doing it myself, but I'm just saying, Well, us Americans didn't do it. I'll tell you that. Well, no, Jesus made wine. Jesus made wine. But it was the monks that thought Jesus was a really cool dude. Created something else. So, yeah. Yeah. So, Cal, are you in the mod view? That you're able to catch that before I was? The mod view that they've got now is pretty fucking cool, I gotta say. Wayne. Well, of course they upgraded things, but I mean, come on. Let's see, you know what? So we need... What's... You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it is. It really is. They really updated some things. See, and that's probably my first mistake, was asking if you realized it was there, because now it's like a new fucking toy. Fucking kids in a candy store, man. I mean, it's just like... So, do we not have long handles on a... on a request. So we'll do this. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like he's the first time he's seen titties, man, and just is like, what am I gonna do? Wow, that's a nipple. Okay, wow, that's and they bounce. Oh wow, and what do they taste like? Yeah. Which, I get it. Not tighties, it's titties. I mean, come on. And I'll never forget when I was at a party one time and this guy was wearing a loose fitting shirt and I was like, just so you know, I can see your boobs. She's like, so? They're just tits. I'm like, so you don't mind if I look? She's, no, but fuck, just don't be that goddamn obvious. My goodness. I know. He was the friends I hung out with, man. They were a blast. But that was like, 20 years ago. So, I mean, I looked a lot better and thank God that this is not like the thing I'm trying to What am I looking at here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you think you're done. Now, the other thing I got to take a look at. We've got all these fucking inserters, but did we set that up as So, Rusty, you gonna come back to streaming, or have you been streaming and I just been missing, or? Try to keep some tabs on people, but man. Alright. So this would be chat paused due to lose my home. I just lost confidence and my anxiety is too bad. I'm on meds to balance myself. I relate in a lot of ways. I relate in a lot of ways. And I'll say it this way, though. I think there's probably a lot of people out there that miss seeing you. I struggle with it myself, but yeah. Got another friend across the pond, Violet, and she's going through a lot of the same scenarios. Lost a place to live, and you know what? I mean, the time we're in, I don't know how it is for you guys, but don't change your name anymore. Don't stop changing your name. You made the name. You liked it. It works. Now just let the name work for you now. That's most honest message I'll tell you. But you had fun doing it though. That's the thing. If you didn't have fun doing it, I wouldn't say these things to you. But these are the things I tell myself too. I've enjoyed doing it. But that's your confidence talking. That's your confidence, which you question it, and that's internal. That's all internal, man. Because still, it beats me up showing up, and sometimes I'm not seeing 2 viewers, or I'm still, but the logic thing is still, if I don't stream, guess what? I don't have any viewers at all. Now, whether they want to come see me or want to come check it out or not, that's. But if you don't stream, you don't get any viewers at all. And I question myself every goddamn day. Man, is it because they don't like me? Is it because the game I'm playing I'm not very good? Is it, just... We just got to get over that shit. That's the thing. We just got to get over it. So... There was a time, though, Rusty, and I'll even say this to Cal, that there was a plan why you started streaming. And you did it, and you didn't feel like you won. But we kept showing up. We showed up many a times, and we made some great fucking friends. But then we just all of a sudden just shit on ourselves. And so we didn't follow through with our plan. So, shitty streamer, great streamer, whatever. There's some people out there that... Yeah, I don't care about his 65-inch Panasonic TV. And I can send you to sites that you can do that, man. I wouldn't suggest Twitch to be a titty streamer. Chatterbait's probably going to be your best bet, because that's both men and women. You would have a hard time showing up on a few of them that I go to, because you're a dude. So, just keep that in mind. All right. Whatever you choose, brother. I mean, I'm not. I get off seeing cleavage, so I mean, but then I have to be careful, because I mean, there's some pretty fucking good looking dudes with tits that make you just kind of go, Oh yeah, and then I start to realize, yeah, the rest of it just is not for me. But I love your Paul's Drag Race low. I don't even know. Call of Duty. Yeah, you've always been more of a Call of Duty type of dude anyway, too. Have you guys looked at? Oh God, what is it now? That Amazon's coming out with new. I don't see anybody playing it right now. The there's another MMO that's out there, New World or something like that. Of course, I just can't get back into any of those. Just can't. Yeah, New World. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls Online style. Look at your screen, streamer. What? What? What am I supposed to see? Maybe. But I don't understand what you're... I don't know what you're saying. Okay. Then I'll leave it at nothing. Okay. Oh, I see what happened here. Okay. He did a shot at tequila, so I mean anything's possible now. Alright, I see what happened here. Invincible or invisible, and in that way. Okay. So now we've got to get the green. No, we want to do the blue. And then, so what else are we needing? Because if we were doing the blue circuits, so then we'll need reds. That's the other thing. Okay. We were bringing up 2 shots, actually. If I was out and about, I'd do shots, but I just don't feel like doing shots at home anymore. Alright, so to do red circuits, we'll need to get the greens. Alright, so... Let me picture rum whenever the felt sick seeing it. I've just always been happy with the beer, man. Alright, so can we... Are we able to... Come to the liquor store, I think. Green. That's what we're looking. Beacon green. Okay. So, let's see. Can we fit that in there? Yeah, we can. So, if we... Actually... So let's put that there. And then we just need to turn these around. So that'll be our... Let's see. And then we just need to turn you guys around. Let me see what we got. What do we got on Discord? Well, that's fair. And I get it. I mean, okay, so don't take this wrong when I say this. As long as you know that she's the one, and you're ready to because this is something I will say, and this is, you know, being a person that drinks, it's not the drink that makes the bad person. It's like, you know, like any magic show you ever watch, or, you know, any of the, it's not the magic that's evil, it's the person. So, you know, but at the same time, alcohol tends to lead to bad decisions, and so if you found a way to stop drinking and you're good with it, go with it. But don't make it stop you from trying to be who you are. Be happy to change yourself, but don't change yourself to be happy. I guess if that's... I mean... It's crazy, man. We got to think about our own happiness sometimes, and... But yeah, if you're fucking happy, man, then keep doing what you're doing. I mean, that's huge. And if it feels good and it feels right and it makes sense, then just stay with it. If not, don't lie to yourself. Because that's big shit right there. Honestly. Because, I know if I found the right person, I would be willing to change a lot of things in my life. But if you don't know who I am now, then you'll never understand the change that I'm willing to do because of how much I love being with that person. And we've got to get these fucking blue circuits set up. Okay, so with what you're saying right there, Rusty, and that's something I totally 100%, 150% back that on. Not okay. So there's a lot of dudes out there that'll just do something to be with a woman for a night. I mean, there's some really creepy and weird dudes out there, and they just don't give a fuck about what anything, But there are those of us that actually love, and we actually love. And so, we're willing to go the long route, but we do, and we really do, or we get left out in the cold because we're misunderstood. And even the nice ladies, or the people, because I'm not against any style of relationship people have. I just know that the intimacy is where it really comes into what you evolve into, I guess. But I'm still too fascinated about so many things about women. But when I've fallen in love, I've always been committed. I've always been straight towards that, and I think that's also what scared in my earlier years. Because I ain't gonna lie, I always thought the grass was greener on the other side. But I also knew there was some of the gals that just, it was fun. It was great. It was playful. But there was still something.
You want to hear something? It's kind of screwy. 40 some odd years old. And I'm only now learning what I would want from a relationship.
See, okay.
Does that sound fucky?
No, it doesn't. It does not. Because
I'm only learning now what I would truly want.
Yes.
And I'm 40 years old, so it's not easy for a 40-year-old, especially someone who's lost their job during COVID and everything, to find.
Yeah.
They're gonna put. Set up a dating profile. Okay, jobless, living off social.
Oh yeah. Well, even
my whole family lives with me.
But let's be honest, Cal. So even before COVID, and even before not having the job, being on that dating platform, would that be still the healthy thing to find what you want? I mean, that's.
It's not about that. It's about the time. I guess I don't know. time and effort involved. I don't know if that's the correct way of putting it. And yes, Rusty, it's me. He made a mistake. He gave me permission to join his stream room. So, I mean, that's on Chris.
No, because I jumped over to. So Rusty, if you still have my Discord, you're welcome. I have my streaming one, but I jumped down to the channel. But no, it's really sad to really go out and date as a 40-plus-year-old man. Because the ladies that you will find most likely are crazy. I mean,
like me.
But I mean, no, crazy beyond you. I mean, because you're a nutcase too. I get it. So am I. It's gonna take a very special lady to really come down to earth and fall in love with me. Okay? The gals that have fallen in love with me over my years are not ladies I want to live the rest of my life with. If that's makes a lot of sense, because it's like, I think it's neat, I think it's great, but you're too psycho, or you're.
I've been lucky enough to have had a numerous amount of girlfriends that were extremely attractive. And isn't it like weird flex or anything, but out of like several of them, only one seemed to be kind of like somewhat level-headed.
And of course, but see,
she helped me because she found out I smoked weed, back in the day. So, I mean, I can't really blame. It's legal now here in Canada, right? So, but even then, I don't know if that would change.
But she had a standard that you just couldn't meet. So that's also saying something. I mean, I don't know. There's just something weird about. I watch just enough fucking weird shit that some ladies just don't give a fuck about whatever. They fall in love with these dumb dudes, and they're dominating. They're cruel. They're just mean.
Have double standards.
And cunts. Yeah, I'll allow that. I mean, because
you have to do what I say, but I don't have to do it because whatever. Yeah, I mean, thank goodness for Vaseline and porn. That's all I can say, right?
Well, but see, let's be honest.
That one before I did.
Yeah.
That didn't actually show up in that auto mod queue. Ready for caught messages. I think that would have shown up there. Porn, yeah. Hey,
well,
my buddy Dylan told me that Reddit has porn on it.
Who knows, man?
I didn't, but that's where he said he goes for all his porn. I said Pornhub, and he's like Reddit. I'm like, what? Reddit has porn?
But and that's.
Come on, Chris, you don't tell me you don't know what Pornhub is. Jeez.
No, Pornhub I don't go to. I for some reason.
You know what it is.
Yeah. But no, what I'm saying is I don't know if there's porn on Reddit.
Guys that pay for
it? Pay? No. I mean, yeah, I do, but at the same time I don't. But.
Well, I'm talking like campsites. I'm talking like years or something.
Oh no, I paid for some of those, but yeah. But
what's her name doing? What's her name? I feel bad that I said what's her name.
She's struggling. Allie's struggling.
Allie, shit, yeah. I feel bad that I had to say what's her name. But again, I haven't been on 6, 7, 8 months.
But we're still friends, and that's what's because I'm that dude that I go to the campsites. I mean, I'm single. I mean, there's no.
I have no problems with it, but in a sense, I'm too shy to actually go into this random. Like, I'd never gone into alleys, but now because you introduced me, I would. But I'm just never up at that time anymore. I just cannot stay awake. Call it my age. I don't know what it is.
Oh no, that's.
I'm up at 8 o'clock every morning. Even if I go to bed at 3 in the morning, I'm up at 8. Then I feel like shit all day.
Trust me, the time frame is whacked all the way around. But let's see what. Got to figure out how I'm supposed to. But yeah,
You don't have an OnlyFans page yet, Chris?
No OnlyFans, but I've been to it, and
Have you? I've never been to it yet.
it's
You have to pay for everything.
Yeah, but it's like a Snapchat that can be nudie, but
All right, how about that? What's that? There's a new streaming site where everyone can be nude and do sex, but streaming video games.
I don't know about that. I mean, I just know.
I've seen the advertisement on Pornhub once.
I just know that like Chatterbait can be both man and woman. MFC is strictly women, and
something like that. I was gonna join it, but it was one of those things that put your credit card in, you'll never be charged. It's just notification based type thing. No.
Nope. Yeah, stay away from that. Do not ever, because even I still get some Skype messages from somebody random, like I want to be your friend, and
a message from this girl in Africa, and she was hot. She had a really cute accent and everything, and we were talking to her. I knew what she wanted, right? And then
but that's still not real.
2 hours into the conversation, it was kind of nice and cool. It let me escape for a little bit, but 2 hours into the conversation, it's like, well, I need $85 for my phone card. I'm like, hey, goodbye.
Yeah.
It was a good 2 hours. See you later.
And we had fun, and it. But yeah, it
didn't even get anywhere too. I'm sure if I gave her $85 for the phone card, it might have got a little more sexual, right? Because that's what they want. They give you them something, they give you something. But no, not doing it. Can't even pay $85 for my own phone card, bitch.
Well, and that's again where
she was from Africa.
Hanging out with some of the cam gals over time. You mean Allie? Great gal.
Her name was Latifa.
Yeah.
But when I told Jen her name, she started naming her Laquifa. So that's yeah. I mean, one of my first girlfriends and one of my very first true loves was from South Africa. Extremely attractive, young, black girl.
No, Napoleon Dynamite.
With triple D boobs. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Anyway. And she had a great job. She worked for a bus driver for the city. She made something like $28 an hour back then. I mean, fuck. And she was pretty crazy because she would drink and drive in her personal vehicle, not while driving bus. But she would drink and drive, not get intoxicated to the point, but she would crack a beer and go booze cruising with it to the grocery store or something. Just drink that one beer. It's like, if you ever get caught, you're fucked. That's not your own job. Well, you won't get caught. Alright, whatever.
But yeah, finding love in this world anymore, it's just.
Finding love in the world now is easier than it would have been because of.
But it's scary love. That's the thing.
At the same time, I think it's easy. I don't know. I think it's easier, but it's easier for people to take advantage of you too.
Right. Well, and that's trust is big, and I get it.
When I was talking to the Queefa, I knew what was happening, but it was a good couple-hour conversation. You know what I'm saying? up until that point. It's like, okay, yeah, I know where you're going. But it was fun, you know. At least I got that, but
that's why I'll still go to a strip club. I know what I'm getting into at a strip club.
I would probably do more dating profiles with those questions. It's like going to a job interview. What is your best aspect? What is your worst aspect? What would you do in this situation? It's like, fuck up. Could someone just do this for me? Someone who knows me really well, just answer these questions for me. All right? Don't be a prick about it. Just answer the questions properly how you think. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, describe you in 30 words or less. Fuck off. Otherwise, I probably would sign up for more of those sites. Like Plenty of Fish. I don't know if you guys have that out there. Probably.
I don't even look for them anymore. I mean, I just don't pay attention to them because it's just.
I would. I just can't be bothered.
Alright, so now we need to get this over here.
So you're not going to join us in Discord, Rusty? Too good for us.
I might be laying in bed, just playing with this tea bag and enjoying his night.
You're supposed to play Call of Duty with me.
You just don't feel comfortable talking. Fair enough, pussy. But, hey, anytime you want to, cunt, feel like you want to join us and be like a real fucking man, pussy, and come talk to your daddies. But, you be... No,
come
I
speak
get
to
it.
your daddy. I asked him if he's going to do Santa Claus, but he said no. Don't you think he'd make a good Santa Claus?
Yeah, I'm a bad Santa, but I gotta go.
Yeah, okay. The moment a teenage girl sat in your lap, you probably get a rod on, but you have to ignore that, okay?
Have to. But how can? Yeah. See, and I can't.
It'd be a bad Santa 50.
It'd be like, so what do you want for Christmas? Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, and I want your cookie too, sweetheart. All right, I'll be right back.
Chris, you're so bad.
Bitch.
Bastard.
What?
I can't even understand your English accent, so just go away.
See what? How about that?
See, I'm trying to get to the point where I can actually be a dwarf, and what was Lord of the Rings? The dwarf that was actually trying to go for the hot elf. Yeah, see that's the guy. But I'll still end up somehow looking like Gandalf with the Balrog made it. You shall not pass, and that's hi, Rusty. That'll be the luck I have.
I fucking love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. So now, are you feeling like the Lord of the Rings movies
Sucks.
did the books justice?
No. The Lord of the Rings
Or-
movies suck.
Or do you feel like it was a great representation of Tolkien?
The books to the movie.
I'm asking Rusty,
Oh, I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
dickhole, alright?
The
What?
books to the movie are the same as the books for the Game of Thrones are to the series of the Game of Thrones and Injustice.
Still asking Rusty. I mean,
yeah.
you can open your mouth as much as you want, and one of us has got something to fill it, except shutting it. But
Oh shit! This is your Discord. You can shut me up. Okay, I will shut up. Never mind. Rusty, answer.
What am I answering to? Sorry.
so the movies Peter Jackson did
Yeah.
versus the books. Do you think he represented them well?
I've never really read the books, that's the issue.
Okay.
Rusty, have you read any books?
Yeah.
You sound really tired, brother.
It's also
Yeah, no, I am a little.
2 in the
bit
morning?
excited.
2 in the morning for you.
Hands one, but I'm sleeping like more earlier now, so.
Okay. Well, I thought Cal said you were going to play some Call of Duty, so I thought you were.
Ah, he's
I
too wet.
was, but now I'm tired.
That's
You
all
can't
right.
handle. You can't handle me. Me and my aimbot. I mean,
But
I play on the PS4. I don't have an aimbot.
no, that's true.
Well,
It's alright, you try.
it's nice to have you here, Rusty.
Cheers, buddy.
It's you're missed.
Thanks.
All the
I
sarcasm,
miss everyone as well.
all the sarcasm and dumbass shit.
It's been kind of weird day because I was in Cat Dad's channel earlier, and there was Lydia Young in there. If you guys remember her,
yeah.
Yeah.
right? I haven't been on Talk to Cat Dad in his channel forever. Same with Chris now. Lydia Young, even longer. And then we have Rusty,
So
who's been invincible for months.
Yeah, I've kind of gone AWOL.
so how are you doing with things over there with all this pandemic? I mean, is it still like you're stuck in your house? Like it's like your personal prison now, or
But it's probably choose to be honest. Like for me, I
I think Rusty
I've
was
heard-
practicing social distancing and self-isolation long before it happened, right?
mate, I've been doing it for fucking years.
I understand that. But-
How's like what stage are you guys in? Like I know in Canada we have different stages.
Well, Boris the dickhead said, "Oh, it's okay. You can go out. Just make sure you stay within, like distance each other." Blah blah blah. Anyway,
Do you have to wear
and
masks?
then yeah, it's contribute. It's what's that
Mandatory?
word? Yeah. Basically, any store you go into now, you literally have to wear a mask, otherwise the shops can refuse to serve you.
How many recent cases have you had there?
But no,
Wow.
I don't really keep up with it.
Yeah. See, I'm with you, Rusty. I mean, I don't give a fuck about the numbers. I mean, really, it's
I do where I live because I live in Ontario, which is the most highly populated. There's more people living in Toronto than almost any other major city in Canada.
I think for me it's just proven like how fucking dumb our fucking government is and that you can't trust them with anything. And
I don't know
now
about the
because
government.
it's scared.
I don't know about the government failing us. I think it's individuals failing.
but it's both. It's a combination, and that's what's sad. Because, okay, no matter what side of the road you want to travel, this thing, there's issues all over the road.
I'm not
And
gonna
that's-
disagree with that.
I mean, that's because there's no decisive. Here is the right thing now, because we're told
No.
something, we see something else on media, and then the government's doing this. I mean, at least here, that's how it feels. It's like I'm being betrayed by my own government.
Why would you feel
That's,
like you're being
that's
betrayed by
exactly
your
how I
government?
feel.
I don't understand how you'd feel that. Why would you feel that? Why do you feel like you're being betrayed by your own government?
Because
Because you have some third doctor that wants to get his name in the news saying, "Oh, everything's fine."
no, because you don't know what to believe now. I mean,
So you're not going to believe the government that does not want this pandemic because it's costing billions of dollars. You're not going, but they're still. At least for me, being in Canada, I trust my government quite a bit more than
Okay.
I guess you guys trust your governments.
well,
No, I know my government's just made of people, and it's not perfect.
but see, I don't trust the government right now because they've turned it,
Well, I
it
mean,
all into.
Trump is my president or prime minister. I probably wouldn't trust it either. So, I don't know what
But
to say.
it's still that's the other problem. It's not all a Trump thing because
I
we're
believe-
set up in so many different states. So it comes down to individual governors that choose these things, but our president's getting blamed, and it's
Yeah, see, your system works completely different than ours. So I
Right.
have no idea how to.
so you don't know, and then the media tells you this, and then I hear things like what you're saying, Cal, which actually is like almost like feeling comfortable, like going. So you hear what your government's telling you, and okay, good, but then you got these individuals out there that still just don't give a fuck what the government's telling them. Somehow you're
That's what I'm saying. It's the individuals that are not wearing masks and not following social distancing and not
But-
doing washing their hands and
But is it the masks that's really going to be the solution?
masks
that's-
and washing hands.
I think it's more of a precaution rather than a solution.
Okay, thank you, and I totally agree with that. It's a precaution, but
Yeah, I think-
The only solution, obviously, is going to be a vaccine for it. Where that's one thing I will be very questionable about. I'm not going to take the first vaccine Canada says is safe. I want a couple thousand million people to take that vaccine first and go, okay, then I'll take it. All right. I don't trust my government that far.
so
All right. But I do trust the recommendations they give us to a degree. They have to have the economy going.
okay.
So, a
So-
few extra deaths to them, as long as the economy's going, is no big deal.
So you asked about the numbers, though. So do you feel that all the numbers are correct? Shall we say
I've had
globally, and not just
I-
for your country?
I have no reason to disbelieve it because the numbers we get here aren't from the media, they are from Johns Hopkins University. So unless they're in cahoots with the government somehow, which I guess is possible, but I don't see why or how because they're they're publicly funded, not by government
Okay.
university.
So how is it? What's your thought there in the Britain side of things? I mean, what do you feel, Rusty?
It depends really, because there's been quite a lot going on over here. I've got a brain like a sieve, so
I think your government has lied to you guys so much in the past
yeah, no, they've definitely lied to
that
us.
you
Like,
guys have a lot of mistrust. What's what's the word I'm going here for?
Well,
so here's my take on it.
That is
all right.
true mistrust. Like I can see why you have the mistrust.
Yeah, I think what my take is on it is that Boris, fair enough, he's been put in a position that nobody's been put in before besides Churchill. You know, he's had this pandemic going on, he's had to debate with other countries, all this and that, this and that.
No one's been put in this position as far as government, except for World War One, the Spanish flu, as they called it, which was a pandemic.
However, I think what it is
Americans, Brits,
is that
it was just covered up.
They kind of knew in like November, December last year, and they still didn't take any precautions on it. It's the same with Trump. He didn't take any precautions on it. He just kept dismissing it. But I don't know. Over here, it's basically just a situation. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the retail stores have done really well with like trying to stop, like, you know, people coming in and not spreading germs. Like the majority of people do wear masks, but you do get like maybe 15% of the country who don't. So I don't know. I like at first, like my anxiety was way up the wall with it. So I kind of just avoided going out. I'd sit in for fucking months on end, and that was it. But now I'm pretty much like, now I know we're a little bit more safer. I'm starting to, you know, go back to college, enroll back into English, and then I'm looking to be an engineer. So you know, that's pretty much it for me, really. But in terms of the country itself, I think, I don't know. There's a lot of people that have kind of proven that they're just fucking idiots. To put it nicely, you've still got people walking about the streets without masks on and not really taking the precaution. But I think the last thing for me is that when I go in store with these blue masks on, or just any mask in general, because obviously I've got anxiety anyway, I find it incredibly hard to like keep these masks on because I can't breathe. That's my view.
And
if you have that issue, at least here in Canada, as long as you have a medical reason not to wear one, you don't have to.
Yeah, but would you class anxiety as a medical condition good enough to actually not wear the mask?
Most countries do nowadays. At least they classify anxiety as a mental issue, and I don't know what falls under it. But
with what Rusty's saying, so if you have an anxiety thing and it makes it difficult for you to breathe, so is the next thing you want to do is create a conflict, going, okay, so I have problems breathing because of anxiety, and then what are they going to do? They're going to challenge you, or somebody else is going to, and so now it's going to create even a higher anxiety, and now someone like what Rusty's saying, now is that really the answer to the solution? I mean, because
there is no good answer to the solution. This is the first time a pandemic like this has happened in hundreds of years. No one knows what the right answer is. And even if you look back when this first happened, the Spanish flu, as I just repeated, mental health wasn't even a freaking issue. Right? So I mean, this is a whole new world of a whole new...
So do we consider mental issues part of the...
Of course we do.
Because...
How can we not? It's 2020.
True.
But again, I mean, let's just be frank.
It's not going to be. It's not going
frank and honest.
It's not going to be socially acceptable everywhere, Chris. If that's what you're saying, of the way people are, but it should be an acceptable thing. And let's face it, if we already said masks aren't the answer to the solution, they do help.
But here's
so if you're wearing a mask and someone who is not wearing a mask because for whatever reason can't, and they're breathing all over the place, they even happen to sneeze. Does it affect you? No, because you're wearing your mask.
Well, I'm happy if a person sneezes next to me. If I've got a mask on,
Yeah.
I'm fine by it. Yeah, I'm protected. But if they deliberately came up to me whilst I've not got a mask on, or,
Yeah, I'm not talking about deliberately. I'm
do you know
just
what I mean?
saying.
That'd probably swat him in the
Person-
face.
that was kind of like, no, I'm not talking about sneezing in the face. Like that was just like an extreme.
Have you got COVID? No. Yes, you are.
But I'm saying like, if there's a medical reason for the person not to wear a mask, it wouldn't bother me so much because I'm wearing my mask. Right? I'm not gonna walk up. I'm not gonna walk up to the guy going, "Why the fuck aren't you wearing your mask? You need a mask in here. What the fuck?" I would expect one of the staff to politely come up and say, "You need to have a mask when you're in here." And they
Yeah,
say,
to be honest, like we've got.
I can't because of this reason or something, and then whatever. That's fine with me.
One of the stores over at Tesco, they basically, if you walk into their shop, and you haven't got a mask, they actually give them out to you.
Okay, so here's.
Again, I guess I might be more reasonable than a lot of people.
I've
seen some videos
there's
of people
nothing
beating up security guards because their ass put on masks and stuff.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with being with your view, Cal. Nothing wrong with it all. Trust me. But here's where I still just gotta go. Are we just being overprotective? I mean, because yeah, I get it. COVID is a bad disease. I'm not disagreeing, but people still die from flu and cold. So, but we've never taken this precaution. So, is this the precaution? But now, then again, I'm thinking of it from an American value. But it's a global thing. It is truly global. So, there is, without a doubt, something going on. But are we as a global entity treating it properly? Or are we being frantic and just creating more scenarios? Because
the only way for you to answer that is to go to become a doctor, go through residency, and then you can judge how the doctors are doing this wrong.
Well, and
I mean, I have no reason to disbelieve, at least what I'm hearing from Canadian officials. I don't disbelieve my government as much as a lot of Americans disbelieve theirs. I can't, like, even, I don't know how many Americans I've talked to, and they all just don't like their government for. It's like,
we don't like our media. And the way our media is
in your government, I don't know how anyone ever votes because every American I talk to hates the government. It's like,
right? We don't like the way our media is talking about our politics, and we don't like our politics because it's all about the media. And then when we start to think about the politics, it's all about money. So then we start to be very cautious about. So how is this monetarily good? And then shutting down everything. I mean, we should have been wearing masks in March instead of shutting down. We should be worn the mask.
It became. They knew it was an issue. I agree with this. They knew it was an issue, but they didn't. It's like, okay, let's just monitor it and see what happens, and then boom, it's like a tiny little nuclear bomb going off, and they're like, oh fuck, okay.
And so
time to stop monitoring and time to start acting, and then it's diving into the deep end. Shut everything down.
You put these animals called human beings all of a sudden into cages.
Chris, and you said you would have done anything different. I guarantee you wouldn't have. You're also looking at trying to keep your job.
Well, I don't have a job.
If you,
it's even a bigger challenge to find a job now.
I'm saying if you're in their shoes, you're working there. You're also trying to keep your job,
right?
You know, you're a yes man to a certain degree, and I bet you there were certain people who spoke out against it, saying, "Hey, we need to do this now. We need to," and they were silenced. They guarantee.
Yeah, okay. But see, I'm
every government. I'm not even saying my government is completely innocent. I'm sure my government is.
I'm of a different salt, a little bit though, because in this pandemic, so
This pandemic, don't know, we've had centuries.
no, we've had them. We had the bird flu.
Chris is a time traveler. That's why I say in this pandemic.
But
He
no,
knew it was coming.
The last pandemic was the Spanish flu, and that was in
Yeah,
the
okay.
First World War,
But-
which is over 100 years
but
old.
we've had the
Anyway.
bird flu. We've had the
wasn't a
mad.
pandemic.
We've had the
We've
mad
had-
cow disease. We've had
we've had West Nile disease, but those
You
weren't
realise how it's all
pandemics.
fucking animals though? Swine flu.
Those are not. Those
dog
were not
flu.
pandemics.
Be fucking rat flu soon.
I still have a fucking Lysol bottle that says COVID-19, and you can spray, and it helps get rid of COVID-19.
Do you drink it?
I don't drink it,
Well, it might help. You know, if you get COVID,
But-
drinking it might help you get rid of it.
but I'm just saying. So this pandemic is not so unknown to us. That's
I was actually, you know what? You guys know the show House?
yeah.
I was streaming it, like on, is it on Amazon, I think? Anyway, I was binge watching it. And one of the seasons, and you remember these shows were done like the early 2000s? And
Right.
they diagnosed one of the guys with COVID. And
So-
this is like a show from like 2008. So you're right. But my sister was saying there's different strains of COVID.
Of course.
COVID-19.
There's different
so,
strains there's different strains of flu. That's why they suggest us to get, a flu
What was
and
COVID-19 known of back then? That's kind
Yeah.
of curious, right?
so that's where I don't want to play into the conspiracies, but I've seen enough that makes you kind of go,
You can't play in the conspiracy that they knew of COVID-19 20 years ago and that someone infected
but no.
everyone with.
But when you see the facts, when you see it, like I said, I got a fucking Lysol can with coronavirus on it
From how many years ago?
5 years ago.
Yeah, I've got bleach or something that says something about COVID, and this was before COVID even kicked off.
Yeah. So okay. So there's a misleading. There's something. Okay. Regardless.
What that tells me then is that some doctor somewhere or whatever knew that there's a potential for this being an issue, and then let's put this on bottles. We'll sell it and put it on bottles because it could become a
Okay.
potential issue.
Then we were lied to there. But again,
I'm just gonna run outside for a smoke.
but something still doesn't make sense to me. I'm all for doing for protection and all that shit, but still, something's just doesn't feel right. Something's just not making sense. And we have so many different people telling us so many different things that we have a hard time trying to make sense out of what it is.
So, like for me, when I'm listening to the news, I don't listen to the news network like our Prime Minister does a release every day, and so does our Premier, who's the Premier. What do you guys have that lead your states? Is it governor?
Yeah, because we have governors for every state.
So that would be our Premier, and then we have like a mayor for each city.
Yep, and then yep.
So I only listen to the provincial and federal doctors. I don't listen to what each news statement says. That's what I listen to.
Okay.
And so the federal government releases here in Canada because it's not as bad as it has been in the States. In fact, your States has been one of the number one infected countries in the world. But so the federal government releases, okay, you're allowed to do this if you meet these certain requirements. Even if you meet these requirements, the provincial government can hold off until they feel the restrictions are good enough for them. Now, that being said, we've gone from 68 cases a day. I think today we hit a number back up to 163. So, but I don't know if that's so much of the loosening of restrictions or people loosening their restrictions. They're just tired of doing what they're supposed to do.
Well, they're tired of the economy not being able to make money.
That, and they're just tired of not being able to go to bars and hang with friends and socialize with people they've never met. And
Okay,
you know,
so
what I mean, now you're quarantined. If you go to a bar, you have to be with your friends. If you get up to the bathroom, you have to put on your mask on.
see,
And let's say you're drinking, you're not going to put your mask on every time. And let's face it, you're drinking. Not every way. They're not going to want to create confrontation with.
it's even the restaurants. I mean, it's goofy. You got to wear the mask when you walk in, but when you sit down at the table, you can take the mask off. I mean, so if this thing is so deadly, so is that table?
It's not that deadly. It's only deadly to elderly and young. It's not worse than the flu.
Oh,
Worse.
okay.
But we have no vaccine for it, which makes it worse.
And you're 100% of that, right?
I truly believe this is no worse than a flu or a bad flu or something.
Right.
It's just that there is no vaccine for it. So someone like my mom, who has diabetes and chronic lung disease and COPD and all that type of shit, if she got it, she wouldn't stand a chance.
Right. And
But if she got the flu, she wouldn't stand a chance. But she can go get flu shots.
Cal, I think if you or I got it,
We'd probably be okay. Might be
yeah,
ill.
yeah.
If we were like in our, mid 20s, 30s,
No,
we might
but
even get it, not even know it.
no, but let's be honest about the way our lifestyles have been. Do you think our immune system could handle it?
I would hope all the alcohol would fight it off. No?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but let's be honest. I mean, so
It's almost like drinking freaking rubbing alcohol, right? At this point, doesn't it just clean out your system? No.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did.
Fuck.
Then
I'm
but
screwed.
I think we've overreacted.
Oh,
And
to
I
a certain degree. To a certain degree, I absolutely agree with you. But
I mean,
the overreaction has probably saved the lives of people like my mom.
and there's a possibility, but we can also get reinfected now, apparently. So,
Like a flu or a cold. Yeah, it's not like measles
So-
or something. You're infected one time and your body builds up an immunity to it. No,
so
that's why you need it.
I want to make a statement though. Then in maybe it'll just.
Go ahead. I'm listening. No, I'm not. Shut up.
I know, but so this has happened. Regardless of whether we want to believe in it or not believe in it, or have faith that we'll be fine, or not have faith, it doesn't matter. Because really, here's the thing that is, I think I see. So this has hurt us as a global thing, but it's the economy. So now people are not able to work, at least from the American perspective right now. I don't know how it works for England or Canada, but it's shut down jobs, and now innocent people are being impacted in ways that our governments aren't going to be able to take care of. And it comes back to the economics of it now. So now, I'm just going to use, say, electricity. are people that are maintaining our electricity still showing up and doing the job. So if they want to give us, at least here in America, they talk about stimulus packages or whatever. Don't give me money that it's already fucking in debt. Tell you what, pardon us from paying our electric bills. Because that's something, I mean, it's not like I can ask a landlord to, or a bank to go, hey, pause my bank payments. But if you really want to help people, if you want to really help people in this challenge of life right now, or however we want to put it, pardon the electric bills, the phone bills, whatever. But
I don't know what they did there. I don't know exactly how it's going to happen here. But during COVID-19, you weren't allowed to be evicted. Your hydro wasn't allowed to be shut off. Like
people are being evicted here.
Even small businesses, like my sister has, they weren't allowed to shut down the business or whatever when they were shut down. Now, I don't know, like, I know my sister said she didn't have to pay back rent, but she has a pretty cool landlord. She's known him for a very long time and he's very wealthy. He has an air conditioning heating business and storage business. He's very rich. Rental units. But you're like, even here, we are 3 months behind in our $1,400 land taxes, and they can't do anything about it still yet. Like, the government won't do anything about it yet, and can't get evicted. Even my internet bill was protected. Now, I was able to pay it, but but again, I don't know what happens there in the States. That's just what happens here in Ontario.
Well, and none of it's affected me yet. I've been blessed. I've been blessed in a lot of ways, and that's something else.
The land taxes. The land taxes haven't been stopped. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. They still haven't been paid $1,400, but
yeah,
we did. We had to have an insurance guy come over, and he looked at our oil system for the heating and whatnot, and it had to be replaced. So we went with propane, which was a much cheaper system. That was $9,500. And then our septic system went. So we're babying it at the moment. That's another 10 grand. And there's 7 fucking people living in my house. 7 fucking people.
Yeah.
Because
I
couldn't pay everything anymore. So 7 people. Showers, bathrooms, all that going to the septic system. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm so ready to do? Sell the house, take the money, and run until I want the fuck out of here. I'm so ready to do that.
No, but are you able to do that? I mean, do you have the...
Yeah, I can do it. Everything's under my name.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you to do one thing or the other, but
Oh man, I mean, it's like kicking my whole family out to the road. Oh, I'm so fucking. The only other option is to get my sister and her new husband to get a mortgage and pay me.
How about
yeah. Welcome back.
Thanks.
And maybe that might be the best thing to do. I don't know.
I don't trust them. I don't want to do it. Not an option for me.
See, and that's something I thought I did everything right.
Would you trust your family to do it? No.
I thought I did. But
I
eight,
had no thoughts about it. I don't.
eight grand was taken away from me. Which, it's whatever. I'm done. If I don't ever see that money again, I'm not going to be surprised.
I was
But-
left in £7 worth of debt by Joe.
But it's not debt. It's money that should have been in a bank, and
It's what happens when you dedicate your life to a lesbian. Well claimed.
right.
So you guys played Among Us yet? I heard a lot about that game.
Yeah, I've got it.
Have you played, Chris?
Nope.
I love it.
You ever played Cards Against Humanity, Chris?
Yeah, you and I played it with Jen and
Yeah, that website's still up. That's the fun. You had fun playing it, didn't you?
I'm a Factorio dude right now, man, and keep
Yeah,
practicing.
I need friends that play games that I play. You guys all fucking suck.
No, we don't. We just don't.
Overwatch had it.
We just don't suck you. That's
Rusty, I'd play Overwatch with you, but I have no idea what I'm doing. And you're toxic as fuck.
wow.
Well,
That's harsh.
no,
Dan, don't even deny it. You're toxic as fuck.
I'm not as bad now because I got silenced. So I was silenced for 6 days. So that basically meant I couldn't talk to anyone on mic. So
So, are you
Kinda
toxic?
what?
I
Is
remember
that-
playing Call of Duty with you and you're shit talking that one guy. And I'm like, what are you shit talking about? I don't know. I don't even know the guy. I mean, he
I'm just-
seemed to be having fun with it, but
I'm British. What do you expect?
that's true. British are pretty rude.
Yep.
I don't think British are rude. I think British are more to the point, which
I heard there's a big thing in London about guys on bicycles, like, well, hit you on your motorcycle and rob you your motorcycle. And
Yeah, the
shit. Big thing going on down
no, I'm not narrowing it down to one type of religion or anything, but a lot of Asians or Muslims, whatever you want to call it, they were scamming a long time ago. I mean, I'm not pointing a finger at all of them, do you know what I mean? But a while back they were doing it, so they crash the cars on purpose or brake hard on purpose, and then they try and make claims.
what a shame.
It's stupid, really.
Alright, so now can we start making some fucking blue circuits? I'm curious.
What is this Pretzel Rocks? I know what it's doing. What is it though?
It's free copyrighted music.
Why is it is it registered because of the Twitch thing?
I don't know, but I know that I can't get DMCA because it's the music it's playing is unlicensed.
Also, from what I've seen and from other people's streams, you can't get DMCA'd as long as you delete your VOD. I was in this one guy's channel, his name's Snow, and he streams GTA RP, and he was playing copyrighted music, and he has a person in there called Kathy, who is a Twitch staff and a mod in his channel, and he goes, he hadn't streamed in a little while, I guess, and he goes, I don't care, I'm just playing the music, I guess I'm deleting this VOD.
Right, and that's true too. But see, I'm also multi-streaming into YouTube. So
Streaming on YouTube right now as well.
yes,
So, you
So-
have, like your YouTube chat up as well.
yes. So if you go to my YouTube,
I don't know. How do
it
you go to your YouTube?
should be at the bottom.
I
But
can't get there. I'm on the mod screen.
so like I
How do you
tried.
even get out of this?
I don't know. I was playing Tropico 5.
Oh, back to channel page. Okay.
So
Oh, how is that? I see. It was like 2 years ago. I think I put that on my wish list on Steam. Is
yeah,
that fun?
and it is. It's like Anno. It's a city builder style. You know, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. But the music was a blast. Man, I was having fun with the music, and it's in the game. And I was streaming it also to YouTube. And the next day, man, you know,
Does YouTube have that thing? GCMA?
they will, but they will send you. You have a copyright infringement. It's not going to stop your channel, but so what we've done.
You don't get money from the monetary. You can't monetize it, right?
Yep.
So you don't get money from it. You just can't monetize it, which just means you can't get money from it.
So
So why does Twitch have a big hard on for it?
because the copyright infringements, man, they come back and try to sue for.
I heard. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, they just try to sue you. But then, yes,
I
the
heard
last
because
big thing was the VODs. So if like when you are watching my channel or say Rusty's streaming, and then you do a clip. You do a clip of something that happened while we're streaming, but that music's playing. Now during the VOD, it gets muted, or they just mute the copyright, sounds. So it's not the VODs, it's the clips that hit us last. And these copyright guys are out there looking to sue somebody. So
And I heard that it was almost because the record companies, because of COVID, aren't making their monies from, because
That's
apparently
what
they make money from the artist touring and everything like
Yeah.
that as well.
this was before COVID,
It happened during COVID though.
but the reason of it was before COVID, and then out of the blue, it just happened. I mean, it just because somebody started to sue somebody that started to sue. We don't know all the details. It's like Dr. Disrespect, man. He just fucking just gone out of nowhere. Twitch won't tell you. Nobody will tell you. Nobody knows why Dr. Disrespect is gone. It's
Obviously.
just not going to tell you. So, what scares the rest of us, and I don't know why I should be scared. Nobody's fucking listening to my channel to fucking, because there's no money to get from me as small a streamer as I am. But still, man, it makes you fucking scared to go like, so.
What do you know, Pixar? She literally went through every single VOD of hers and deleted every single one. She's literally got no videos that you can watch from the past now. She was that scared.
Yeah. And I didn't do anything. I mean, I'm not. You're gonna find. You're gonna find shit because.
I don't know why. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, fuck, I was doing my iTunes on every stream. And fuck, I was even singing
Did you
the
delete
songs.
all your VODs?
Nope. No. Because it wasn't the VODs. It was the clips. It was when people would clip your channel. That's what hit last. So when...
That's why a lot of streamers turn off their clips, I guess, eh?
Yeah. So like Grand Theft Auto, when you're in there in the car and the radio's playing and it's playing a fucking song and you're getting a kick out of it. When somebody clips because you crashed the car, but that song was playing, you can get hit. Because the song in the car
That makes no fucking sense.
I
understand. I understand if they're playing a Spotify list or something, but if the game, the music is in the fucking game, they paid for the game,
right.
that license should be into the game. So as long as you're playing the game, you're not using it on Spotify.
But see, like Tropico,
they probably can't differentiate between the two.
Tropico 5 when I was playing it, and I want to play it again. I really do, but I want to stream it.
You can get DCM. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Can't you just have clips time?
Well, you can, but still. Do you want to take the chance of if you're trying to do something on Twitch and take the chance of your channel being banned and your creator name being deleted?
I was actually watching, what's his name, Dr. Loophole. They were doing this hashtag ad for that Battle of the Best by Bud Light. Anyway, and there was like a halftime show, and I guess there was some DJ playing music, and as soon as he started playing music, he's like, you could see him turning over to his other monitor, and he was, I'm actually make sure I'm not going to get DCA made for this.
Yeah. So, because here's the thing. Ultimately, okay, so I could probably still play my iTunes today while I'm playing games and having fun listening to music, and I would probably never get caught. But you take that one time, you get it. Now, am I going to get flagged or am I going to get banned?
There's no point taking the risk when you already have this service that you're using now, right?
Well, but
there's like this guy Usno that I watch. He's found copyrighted or copyright free music in different places. I mean, there's copyright free music everywhere. It's just a matter of finding a playlist or songs that you like. You know what I'm saying, or that fit your channel. But I mean, there's options out there. But it's really silly, in my opinion.
But it's scary,
especially when it comes to a sound that comes in the game. If the music is already in the fucking game.
I still love it because in the fact of it plays on the fucking radio. So what if I'm sitting here and I'm not playing any music, but I had a roommate that had a radio playing a room over, and he's playing his radio, and the radio sound comes through. So
say, Chris, you need to be more professional, and you can't allow that to happen.
But so then I get.
I agree with you, but that's probably something that they would say.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
But this is where we all got scared, because it's more of after what's happened within Twitch in the last 6 months, and DMCA strikes, they just deleted people's Twitch. And you can't come back.
So does anyone know what happened to Doc yet?
Nope. Well,
release probably.
No.
I mean, I did follow the guy for like 20 minutes, and that's how long it took me to realize this guy's I don't like him, so I unfollowed him. But he's like one of the biggest personalities. No one knows why he got.
And he still is big, but he's
on YouTube now or something, isn't he?
Last he was.
Either way, I don't like talking about big streamers or channels.
Well, no.
I wanted to know why he got banned. I was just curious.
Nobody knows.
All right.
And apparently, by Dr. Disrespect, he does not know. Which, again...
He knows. Of course he knows.
Can I give you my take on what you've said? So, you said about the copyright shit with the games. Now, at the end of the day, these people who make these games have to get permission off these fans etc., and off the record labels to actually play that music in that game.
The
Correct.
again,
So,
this one guy that
what my-
I listened
what my-
to, Us Snow, has gotten permission from a few different bands to play his music.
That's
And he
fine
had-
then, but what
He
my
had to put
argument...
a registration in with the Twitch and shit, and it took a few weeks to get.
Well, my argument is that Twitch has been around for what, 5+ years now?
no.
That's
Yeah,
all-
like
10
10.
years.
Yeah.
Alright, 10+ years then. So why haven't they had someone in office or in a legal?
It's
side of
always
Twitch?
been an issue. It's copyrighted music like that. It's never changed. It's always been an issue, but they have never enforced it because they've never been enforced to enforce it. If you get what I'm saying, it's always been an issue. It's always been the law, but because no one has cared, they didn't care themselves. Now the record labels are coming down on them saying, enforce this law. So they have to enforce the law because it's the law. But if you look on TOS, it's always been a thing.
Yeah, it's just sad.
They're just enforcing it now. They're being enforced
Yeah.
or told to.
Something happened outside of our eyesight, and yep.
It's probably like big streamers like Tim the Tap Man or something like that. 'Cause it's the only one I can think of. But he gets a $250 donation or something like that, and he'll play whatever the frick the person pays him to play
Right.
for
And that-
$250.
And see-
so he's making money off that song.
And so
And there's
there was
probably other streamers and other things that led up to the whole.
but there was a point where that was okay. Somewhere that was okay if it was requested the song to be played. But okay, so apparently we still play like 5 seconds of a song.
Oh, I thought it was 30 seconds, but
Yeah, I don't know. I
that
haven't.
makes sense. Why I've seen some streams that I don't really watch, but they still have when they're like a notification comes up. There's like 5 or 10 seconds of a certain song. It's like, how
Yeah.
come they're not getting DMCA'd?
Because
But I thought it was 30 seconds. But either way,
Honestly, I can guarantee that if there was a song that had a certain type of fart noise in it, that reached a certain pitch and was edited a certain way, and somebody somehow made that exact same fart noise, I bet you that was copyright that shit.
yeah,
what I have noticed though is other than Tim, all the big streamers now are playing ads that they never used to.
I'm gonna
That's
use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
The more less
I
false.
think that's a new part of their contract nowadays.
The more less false too.
Like Shroud, he came back. He never used to play ads. He's playing ads. Summit 1G never used to play ads. He plays ads now.
Yeah, because they make money off it.
They do, but they never did before. So I think it's part of their new contract or something. I think Twitch is just trying to change things themselves, which goes on to the DMCA thing we were talking about earlier. I think they're just trying to make things more legit. They don't want to worry about lawsuits, right? And yeah, sure, the streamer makes money off the ads, of course, but Twitch makes money too because they can say, hey, we can guarantee this ad to be seen by 200,000 viewers.
Yeah, which then brings them revenue in, both Twitch and the
Exactly.
streaming.
Like we can guarantee can you guarantee 200,000 views on one TV channel? No, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's. I think Twitch is just trying to change themselves.
Streaming is where it's at now. I mean, especially over COVID. Like, do you know who Amanda Cerny is?
No,
She's fucking streaming. You just got random fucking idiots that are on YouTube and never done this shit before who just think, oh well, we'll just go to fucking Twitch and start doing it. Like this Amanda Cerny, she was like, why aren't you people subscribing to me? But she didn't realise that it cost to subscribe. She thought it was like YouTube, and she thought.
Oh, is that video you sent me like a few months ago? Like, I don't understand why people don't subscribe to me. It's only $5 a check.
Oh no, that's Invader V or something like that.
And then I remember seeing an article after that saying that even after that, because of all the publicity she got from it, she got more subscribers after it. You know, like bad publicity is still publicity.
Fuck knows, man.
But, okay. Well, I don't know what you guys were talking, because I just walked in, but Cal, what you just said, that was true 15, 20 years ago. Bad publicity, still publicity. Now, I don't think
talking
it's...
about that. Well, this was a recent thing I was talking about, Chris, and it was this girl on Twitch saying she doesn't understand how people can't give her at least $5 a month for a subscription. Everyone can afford $5 a month for a subscription. If you can't, they need to go. She's very basically rude about it.
Right.
And she got more subs out of it because of the publicity. How else could you factor that out of it? Like, as I was saying, publicity, whether good or bad, is still publicity. There's gonna be people that are gonna agree with what you're saying, even though it's, and a lot of other people's minds might be wrong. There's gonna be people that agree with it, and you're gonna sub. She got publicity out of the thing and got more subs.
Yeah,
more followers and everything else.
And that it worked. Now, let's think about that scenario.
We're not talking about, like, what's that Jay-Z that has a video about him on Netflix about beating people or something like that.
I was gonna say. So, say you, me, or Rusty did that same thing while streaming.
I don't have tits and a good body. It's not going to work for me.
So,
I do.
Do you think it would work out for us?
We know you have nice tits.
I just wish you would shave your red nipples, man. I mean, just. But no, I mean.
I want to know if the drapes marks the carpet.
I wish you'd shave your beard up, but we can't have everything, can we?
Do the drapes match the carpet, Rusty?
Hey.
No, because I shaved that shit up.
Cal, you should know by now.
3.0.
Look at the eyebrows. If the eyebrows are the same color of his hair, then what's underneath is the same engine running it.
Is that how it works? Thanks.
I'm gonna put it this way, right? I am literally like a fucking gradient chart. My hair, well, I dyed it pink a couple of months ago, but now it's blondish, going back to brown. Then my mustache can sometimes in the sun go yellow, well, blonde. And then it's like the bottom of my beard goes ginger, and then downstairs goes ginger, then my feet.
Are you like a hobbit or something?
Nah.
You have big toes with different colors?
No, I got a big dick though. Wait, what?
That's why you get girlfriends.
Yeah,
you just whip it out and say, "Look at this bitch."
Yeah, because he probably has a lawnmower to keep the toe
I
down.
have one. You
No?
I needed that with glitch there.
You guys don't have the Manscaper 3.0?
No, I don't. I've thought about ordering it. I actually have. Just because of my back.
Hey, you know what? Use the code TIMAC. You get 20% off and free shipping to the end of the month. If you want to get one, just saying.
But see, I know the more you try to trim the shit, the more it'll grow. So you got to be careful.
Hey, man. I use it, and my balls love me.
Well, okay, so I'm talking about my back, brother. I'm not talking about my balls.
Hey, man, you sit down naked in a leather chair, and your balls get all
really?
Cool. Yeah.
Really? This...
And they're like silky smooth.
See, I'm all about
It's so much easier for you to get
the overly indiscreet chat, but I don't think this is the type of chat that's going to get me viewers. I'm just saying. I mean, you talking about shaving your balls, I don't think that's going to get me more viewers. I mean,
I think I said that too loud. My niece's room is right beside.
yeah. So think about your niece is listening right now, and you know,
She'd probably be puking.
because I kind of, I'm
Because
upset.
you're not. You need a sponsorship from them. Then you'd be talking about it all the time.
Yeah, man, yeah. With the beard I have, and we're gonna go. Yeah, let's manscape.
Actually, on their webpage, it says men and women have different folds between their legs, but the Lawnmower 3.0 will take care of all your follicles, meaning it's good for men.
See, and that's theirs. It's not mine. I mean, I'm free to talk about whatever, but Jesus Christ.
I have my hair trimmer, right? My hair trimmer, I bought it. No one else uses it, alright? And I walked in the bathroom the other day, and I guess you call him my step-nephew, was using it to try to shave his hair. Like, oh, dude, you don't want to use that. He's like, why? And I'm like,
Nope, you just let him. You just let him.
no,
You know,
No,
you just let him.
no, he's 12 years old,
I don't care.
and he's lived with his dad and his older brother, all boys, his whole life.
Yep.
And he curses and swears worse than me. And I'm like, because I shaved my balls with that thing. And he threw it on the ground. He'll never touch it again, so I don't have to worry about it, right? I didn't have to, say I just don't want to use it.
No.
And he's like, okay, then I might use it again later when he's not looking. It's like, I shaved my balls with the thing, man. He's like,
That's why you just let him. You just let him, and just remember that. And then when he's finally basically the age you are now, you go. You remember the razor that you yeah. So you know, you just stopped 20 years of therapy from ever happening. See, no, that's not right. You know, let him be like, I was using my uncle's razor that he shaved his balls with to shave my face.
it wasn't even a razor. It was like, you know, those.
I know.
Either way. He's my step-nephew. He follows me around the house like my fucking sister's dog does.
Maybe he admires you.
Like, literally.
And you know what? And Rusty,
The moment I get up,
that
Luigi,
there's probably proof.
Are you going
to
outside?
that?
Are you going outside? Are you going outside? And then there's Tyler beside me. Are you going outside? Are you going outside? Are you going outside? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Can I come? Can I come? Can I come? Can I help? Can I help?
How old is he again?
12.
He's still growing up, isn't he?
It's like, dude, I want to go outside and take a piss. Leave me alone.
No, you want to go out and smoke a joint. You want to go out and smoke a joint, but you know, but you're gonna do it outside.
He's seen my marijuana plants growing.
Yeah, but it hadn't
Illegal here anymore. I don't hide it. I don't hide it from people I don't think are going to steal it from me.
Right. But you just don't want him stealing it from you.
He doesn't smoke. He's 12 years old, man.
How do you know he doesn't smoke?
Because he's around me 24/7 for the last 3 months.
Yeah, and he's getting he's been getting contact high for.
I can't say I can't say that. No, maybe. But
What's uncle, Greg?
son.
Get away from him. Stop putting that damn thing there. Hey, you know, you shouldn't be shaving with the.
Yeah, then he turns around and goes,
I'm so high.
The moment he does that, it's like, okay. We have actually having fun playing Fall Guys.
I'm so high I can't see straight.
You know, I kind of feel bad, but good. How do you feel good and bad at the same time? No, because I've had my satellite internet. It's horrible, right? And I've had 7 people using it, so I haven't been able to like watch. I've never been able to watch stream this night Twitch because of the buffering and stuff. It gets so bad. Right? I'm having no issue right now, even talking in Discord. It's great, but
Yeah, but it should be changing for you soon.
so because it's just me on it right now, right? They got their own internet, but now Tyler, he can't even play freaking on. He can't even stream Netflix on his PS4 upstairs. And I feel so bad. It's like I feel like giving him my password at the same time. Like I don't.
Yeah, no. The internet's sure one thing that he can escape to, so no.
Like he wants to download Fortnite. I get 100 gigs a month, right? And then it's unlimited, but after the 100 gigs, it gets throttled down. And he wants to download Fortnite, which is 40 some odd gigs, half my internet. It's like, oh, dude.
If anyone turned around to me and said, oh, while I woke up, it's like, cut your internet in half, I'd go, fuck you.
So I'm gonna make him the agreement that he can download. If he wants to download it, then he's gonna have to download it off his parents' internet, even though it might take him a long time. If he wants to play an online game, as long as it isn't affecting me, then I'll let him use my internet. That seems fair, right?
Nope.
Doesn't make me like such a bad guy.
You're always going to be the bad guy. Haven't you figured that out by now?
Well, my one niece really likes me, so why not to have one nephew try to like me too? My older niece hates me. Lost cause, but
Shit happens.
Yep.
Just wake up every day, mate, and just crack on. What I've learned. First thing since I lost like my house and everything else and I moved up to Liverpool, like I just kind of reset my life.
No,
now I'm just
Okay.
like, I just wake
I'm gonna lose my
up and
house
crack
soon.
on.
I'm getting muscled out of it.
I will say this to you, Rusty.
Yep.
If you notice that I'm on Discord, which you're here, and you need to what's the best way to say it? Puke your fucking brains out as far as what's going on in your head. Let me know. I'll listen.
Yeah, well. Cheers, mate. I
mean-
appreciate it.
Because that's, I think, what you need is just to. Because, man, you still. You've been here for a little bit. You still sound so weak in your soul that you just need to.
Chris, you know what's funny is he sent me a message on Discord asking if you were sad, if you were okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
That's not what I told him, but I mean,
I
No.
think the thing is for me,
I'm not-
I
it's none of my business to say anything to anyone. But I find it funny how he recognizes that in your voice, and you recognize that is just FYI for everyone here, I guess.
think for me, I tend to care about everyone else around me more than myself.
But I need a lot of things that I need interaction. I need people that can actually come to that point and go, okay, it's all shitty. There ain't nothing I can do for you. There ain't nothing I can fix. There's nothing I can change for you. But guess what? I could be a fucking ear. I can be 2 ears. And you know what? I can even listen to it 3 times around and listen to it. If it lifts it off a chest. because I'm an ornery motherfucker. Always have been. We all three of us are pretty fucking ornery. Ornery is the best word I could say. And for us to step out of our orneriness at times and actually talk about something that's meaningful is scary as fuck. But no, I understand it.
I think we've always been like that, though, haven't we? We tend to be quite expressive. We've never really, like, kept so much in terms of conversation away from each other. Because we've always been quite open.
Well, but we're also pretty strong individuals, too. But we feel pretty weak. At least, correct me if I'm wrong. Even Cal, because I'm talking more to you, Rusty. But I know Cal for a hell of a lot longer. But here's my thinking though. Still, I've always been right here. And when Cal needed me, Cal knew where to find me. And when Cal needs me, he shows up. And when he shows up, then I'm here. What did I do? I hit something. And then we banter, we pick on each other, we have fun with each other, we just make fun of each other.
We even hate each other from time to time.
Oh, fuck yeah, we do. But here we are. But we're still here.
It's got to be going on, what now, Chris? 10 years or more?
Well, okay. So I started playing some StarCraft. And damn near picked up World of Warcraft. I know you and I were not World of Warcraft, but
we met in
no, yeah, SWTOR. But
which was a good MMO in my opinion, except for where they forced you to do PvP. Isn't that where they pissed you off? No, I think I pissed you off and you quit.
I think it was. Well, okay, no, you pissed me off because your stubborn ass fucking ideals.
I was probably drunk too, but
and high, but so was I.
Hey, you can't blame the high; you could blame the drunkenness. Either way, yeah, that was like the first one of our fights. And then if it wasn't for what was his name, Justin.
Yeah, the guy that came to live with me for a while. I mean,
if it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't have talked again for a little bit, right?
I
mediated between us for a bit.
I still think it was Ben.
Was it Ben?
I mean,
you still talk to that dude?
Yeah, Ben. Okay, it's been a while, but Ben has popped in. Mira, if that makes a better memory, he's popped into to Discord once in a while. So,
man, I don't know. I guess he doesn't like me anymore because he doesn't respond to Jen, but he doesn't respond to any of my stuff. I haven't said anything on because it was Facebook.
He doesn't respond to Minnie. He's got two kids. They're young, and
I was friends with him for 5 or 6 years, and he doesn't want to do anything with me. Then fuck you too. So I don't do anything with him anymore. You're a pretty reasonable guy, so you probably don't have that attitude.
No, fuck you. You're crash, and you're rude, and but you've got a fucking heart that's still good. You just don't know how to fucking use it. You just say the shit, and that's like me. I'm just as bad. So I
What do you mean? How? If he was to send me a message right now asking me how I was doing, I would ignore it.
You would ignore it?
Mm-hmm.
So why would you expect anything less?
Because I was talked to him for years, never got answer for many times. I was a good friend with him for a long time. Then he gets his girlfriend and then marries her and then has nothing to do with me.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, okay.
He has nothing to do. No, don't get me wrong.
So with that statement, I mean,
What do you mean?
you
If
are jealous that he got
no,
a
shut up, Chris.
fucking.
Shut up.
We see.
If
This
you've
is
been
where
friends with someone for 5-6 years, and then
he hasn't.
nothing to do with him because they got married. You're saying
He
being
hasn't-
married is a justified reason not to talk to your friend?
He hasn't dealt with me much at all either.
So why would I be his friend now? Why? What legitimate
Why
reason
wouldn't
would
you
I have
be
to
his
do-
friend? Why wouldn't you be his friend?
Because
I
he has-
mean, why can't you be happy with the motherfucker
oh, I'm happy
finding
for him.
a life and
Shut up. I am happy for Chris. I am sorry. I'm very happy for Ben. He is. I'm very happy. He's got a good life. He's got a family and everything. I wish nothing bad for the dude at all.
right?
I mean, you can almost be jealous over the situation, but that doesn't give an excuse for not saying, you know, after numerous messages, after 5 years of being good friends, hey, you know what I mean? How you doing? Good talking. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, come on. How do you expect
So-
me to be friends with someone like that?
Because you were a friend, and you will always be a friend,
We were a friend.
and
We were a friend. Now
you
we're
will
not.
always be a friend.
No.
Because there will be the day,
Anymore. I'm not his friend.
there will be that day he will show up. Now, are you going to mistreat him, or are you going
You showed
to...
up in your chat right now. It would say, "Hey Ben, how's it going? Wish you the best." And that's probably all I would say to him, unless if he asked me a question, I would answer him and be respectful, but I would not initiate conversation with him. I would not try to be his friend again. I would not friend him on any social freaking network. Not that I use them.
Oh,
anymore.
and so that's the development of our friendships now. Oh,
Why? After all these years, I have tried to be his friend.
So-
and he has not been tried back. What? It's like trying to.
you want me to be honest?
It's like trying to court a woman for 5 years.
Right.
Dude,
But you won't...
thousands of dollars on the woman.
But
and
you
then-
won't...
Not that I spent that on Ben, but it was just. It's
No, but you want me to be honest?
and then not getting any reciprocation. Not
Right.
even hi, how's it going, buddy? It's just like
You want me to be honest?
no, because you're probably not going to make sense. Go ahead.
Because we're not relevant anymore, man. We're not relevant as friends.
So how do you call someone who's not relevant a friend? Like,
Because we are being selfish in wanting that friends to still be right there and doing what they've done.
oh, no.
And
Well, a message from, like,
if you no longer touch a computer because you have 2 wonderful children and a beautiful wife and a job that takes care of everything, now you and I, when it comes to Mira's life,
we have two
Goal?
No. You don't. You can stop right there. I'm not going to agree with you.
I know you're not. But I'm
The
telling
only
you,
reason the only reason I haven't joined yours or a Cat Dad stream in an extremely long time is, one, I have been on Twitch for quite a while, and two, my internet. It's only recently my internet's back to me. I'm the only one on my internet now. This is the very first time I've actually been able to watch Twitch at this time at night and actually Discord, like this is phenomenal for me, right?
Okay.
So
So what's your point?
my whole point is I haven't been around because of that reason,
Right.
right? And you guys don't, like, I don't even know when the last time Cat Dad streamed, and or you, to be honest with you, right? But now I can be there, so I am going to be around more often.
And do you feel that that's
And-
changed our friendship at all?
And ruin the friendship? No, because if I had messaged you, you would have acknowledged me. Right? I never bothered to message you, just say anything about my internet or whatever, right? But if I had, you would have acknowledged me and said, oh, that's cool, blah, 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 it's fine. Ben has never even acknowledged any messages that I sent him.
And he has never acknowledged any of mine.
So you expect him to be your friend if he doesn't acknowledge? Like, I don't understand. You expect him to be your friend if he doesn't acknowledge your messages?
Yes. Because we were friends once. We will be friends
What the
again.
fuck? Because you were friends once. What the fuck? You know how many friends that I had once that I would never consider my friend again?
And I still have plenty. Now, so, Rusty,
Wow.
you still here? You still listening?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just
So-
doing my profile.
Because
He's like, oh my god, I don't want to get into
No,
this
I'm-
conversation.
No, I'm listening. I tend to switch off and then like.
Next thing you know, Chris is going to ban me. We're not going to be friends for a couple months.
nope.
Well, no, because I'd slap your heads together if fucking you argued.
Because I'll use Rusty as a example right now.
Don't use me for anything.
I don't know if Rusty's ever considered me a friend. Maybe a daddy,
Considered you a friend.
but or a
I
buddy.
don't even think Rusty considers me as a friend, so that's
But
No, what it is for me, like from when I started streaming till even now, I consider everyone that I streamed with my friend. Still do, but what it is for me, because of the way I am mentally, I tend to, I don't know, I just tend to be a massive introvert and tend to do a lot of stuff on my own.
well,
And then eventually I pop my head out.
this relationship's kind of with no one was streaming back then. I don't think everyone knew of streaming back then.
Oh yeah, he was alive. Whether it was
Dang, I didn't know of it anyway.
yeah,
But
YouTube was bigger. He was the YouTubing of
even for me,
everything.
I didn't even YouTube. The only reason I got in the new Star Wars game is 'cause it's got a brand new, I think, computer, new memory and graphics card. So I wanted to see how it would run on my computer, and I had the unfortunate mishaps of meeting Chris and Ben.
right. So I want to ask you, Rusty, though. So
Yeah.
how do you define a friend? I mean, what's the definition of a friend? Because I've never looked at you besides through a camera.
Perfect.
I've never shaken your hand. I've never hugged you. Same with Cal. I've never looked him in the eye. Never.
Ask me that question. That's unfair.
No, because this is where we're going. Never have we done it with Ben either.
Don't know, friendship to me is pretty much somebody who is always there for you, won't fuck you over, and someone who puts the effort and time in to be that friend, because a friend who's not a friend is someone who basically does something for you, or vice versa, and then you just don't bother with them for a while, and then, I mean, I don't know, I think
Don't bother with them for a while.
shut up. No, like myself, I because the type of person I am, it's not that I don't like people. It's just that I'm just a very, not so much private person, but just a very big type of person who just does. Every day is different for me. That's the thing. That's the thing for me.
And
You know what I mean?
no, I do. I totally do. So
Don't
if-
analyze it. Don't analyze this yet. You answer your own question.
So Rusty, if
But answer your own question.
we are to be integrated in your friendship, takes a lot, right?
Not particularly. It's just I don't know. Once I turn my computer off, that's it. I tend to just switch off. It's literally, like I said, every day is different for me. Like I've had friends over the years, and I still am friends with them. It's just that I am just the type of person who just tends to privatize himself quite a lot, and then it's like when you start talking to me again, it's one of them situations where it's like you've never really been away from me, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Do you know what I mean? So like, it's not like I don't like visiting people's streams, for example. It's not like I don't necessarily like to speak to people. It's just that when I switch on my computer, I just tend to switch off. You know what I mean?
Okay. Fine. You don't talk to someone for a little period of time. What are you talking about? 2, 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year? Is that what you're talking about?
Second, sorry.
I don't think there's a time loop.
What is the time frame we're talking about? If someone doesn't talk to you as a friend wise, 6 months, 8 months, a year.
A friend can still be a friend to me in a year, 2 years, 3 years.
Okay.
But what it is for me, the type
what
of
about
person.
after 8 years of you messaging them and them not messaging you back? Is that still a friend?
Not particularly, because realistically, after 5+ years, that's kind of like
Right. You give it a couple years and you send a message, how's it going? You don't get a response, and then
Well,
I
you
get
can
actually told from my friend Jen that he's had another kid. It's like, oh wow, you got congrats. What's the
Well,
name? No response.
you can kind of analyze it really. If that person is not
still
willing
a
to,
friend?
yeah, not particularly. Like if that person is not willing to contact you and make the effort to talk to you and include you in their life or
If the person
update
isn't
you in their
willing
life,
to
then
make
that's
the
not a
effort to
friend.
talk to you, is it still a friend?
Not particularly. If the person is willing to keep in contact you, maybe even if it's like
Why do I
once,
have
once, twice.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It comes to the same thing with you guys. Why do I always have to nation first contact message you guys? You guys don't message me first. I always do it for you guys. But I'm not going down that road. With him, I will, because it was years of me doing it.
And you want to go down that road. Because here's one thing I'll tell you right now. Cal, as our friendship goes and rolls, I'm always around. I know you well enough by now.
Why don't you contact me? Huh?
Because I'm not happy to ask for that friendship again, because I know the friendship's always there. I don't need. I don't.
It's showing that I'm a friend and I want to be. You want to be around me.
I don't need.
That's what it shows to me, is that I have a friend and that friend wants to be around me. That friend wants to do something with me. That's fantastic, because I don't have anyone around me that wants to do anything with me.
And
That's what it shows me.
I feel in the same boat when I think about my friends. But here's the thing
That's
for
not
me.
necessary to be my friend. We can still be. We don't have to play games. We can be apart from each other for a while. But Ben showed no interest in being my friend, in my opinion. So why would I continue to put that effort out? It's like being married. Two-way street. Friend is a two-way street.
Then don't.
Put it this way: if that's the case, then is it really worth putting the time and effort in to really worry about them or
Yeah.
care about if they're willing to put the effort in to talk to you? Because quite frankly, if that was me and somebody just didn't tell me that they've had a kid and this and that, I'd just go, all right, fuck it. Because to be honest, it's quite harsh. But with my type of attitude is, if you don't fucking make the effort with me, then I won't make the effort for you. And regarding back to when you said about Just give
I
me a
need
sec.
some kind of an effort.
Regarding what you said before about contacting you, me or Chris contacting you personally, it's more of a situation for me. I'm not really a person to contact people. I will contact them after a while. It's just because of my anxiety. I don't take, like I said before, once I'm off the PC, I tend to shut off. Do you know what I mean? It's one of these things with me. It's like if a person doesn't pop up every day, so to speak, then it's just hard for me in my mind to really push on that. Does that make sense? It's not that I don't care, or it's not that I don't care about anyone. It's just that person I am. We're all different people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're definitely different people.
Yeah.
I'm not, and I just very deep conversation. Damn beer. Yeah, I all I'm gonna say on this subject for now is I wish Ben the best in the world. He was a great friend at the time. We had a lot of fun, and he helped me out with a lot of stuff. I'm just disappointed that, as life does, changes things.
There you go. At least that
And
time I helped
do
you out. At
not-
least he helped you out that time. That's one thing you've got to cherish and appreciate. Do you know what I mean?
And
If they're not willing
I
to
can-
progress on that, then it's their own loss, not yours.
I consider him I don't really consider him a friend anymore. I don't know the guy. How can I consider the guy I don't know a friend?
I think in the reality of terms, like you don't,
That
even if
sucks.
he came, even if he came out to your house and he went, "Hi, Greg, I'm sorry for not being there," so on and so forth.
I'd probably say,
Man.
"Hey Ben, there's a motel down the road." That's probably what I would say.
You say that.
There you go.
You say that, but
That's no. I'm pretty sure that's what I would. Unless he came saying, "I have absolutely no money. I'm broke. My wife left me, and my kids are kidnapped."
If a person comes up to you and says, "By the way, I need to lend some money," just that's not a friend. That's just a user.
yeah,
Okay, maybe one night. I guess I can give him at least
You-
one night.
you are stubborn enough, but you are not so stubborn to at least go, okay, tell you what, Ben, let's go have a beer at the bar,
would go have a
and
beer with him.
and let's sit here and talk,
Actually,
and-
I probably would.
and let's rehash what we are.
Right, put it this way: I don't can't. I forgot to take a memory. Whatever his name is, I'll call him Dave. If Dave's fuck, what was I saying? No, carry on. No, I think what I was saying is that if this dude means so much to you as a friend, in a sense, then you just have to
He was
possibly forgive him and try and move on and pick up from it.
put it
It's
this way.
up to you. Whatever the word is.
I wasn't.
Essentially, it's up to you to decide.
He was like one of my best friends, even though I'd never met the guy. I only met him online. He was one of my best friends, and there was no big argument or falling out or anything like that. He just stopped even answering my texts or messages. And
Is
then
that
once
why-
in a while I'd get like an update, Facebook update on things in his life, which was great. But
Has he got a wife and kid?
that's
Yes.
what happened. Yes.
Well, that's part of the issue. Then
But you-
it's
Come on, you can't even answer your one of your buddy's messages.
He
DMs.
he doesn't answer any of my shit either.
Yeah, but you weren't one of his good best friends, man. Like we played every game together. We spent like either
Well,
way.
if that's
Oh,
the case,
wait a
then-
minute.
If that's the case, then
You handle it different than me. If you start ignoring me like that, then I'm not gonna have anything to do with you too, Chris. Plain and simple. I don't care what you've done for me, which you've done have a lot. If you were to completely ignore me like you did, I would have nothing to fucking do with you too.
I
Plain and
think we
simple.
both know Chris can do that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the way I am. If you're not going to put an effort back, then fuck you.
That's exactly my words, right? Well, here's an example, right? When I was in high
I
school,
don't care what your situation is.
year 10,
To a degree.
my friend.
Sorry, Dan.
No,
I was saying one thing. Your situation is a little bit different because it's a different situation. Everyone's is. His isn't. He had a good thing going on in his life. He was getting married, having kids, having a family, right? You would think you'd have a reason to talk and say, "Hey, man, look what's going on in my life. I'm so excited."
Okay.
It's not like he was having issues with being depressed and like you don't want to share those issues, right? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
So let's put
Yeah.
things in. Let's put things into perspective.
If I was getting married and shit, I'd be sharing that shit all over. I'd be sending my friends pictures. I'd be inviting them. Oh no, you can't make it, but here's an invitation. You know, I'd have, and I'd consider him a friend. Like if it was happening now, I would send him a picture. You guys, I mean, I don't know.
So,
honestly, for me, I
When-
have a handful of friends that I trust, and that's it.
when was the last time,
Well, IRL friends in a sense.
Cal, that you and I talked?
Earlier this year,
And so, it's okay.
probably would have been like early in the year.
It was April.
The fuck do you know that?
Because I've got your chat up in front of me.
Alright, let me pull it this way though.
And
Are you
I
still
did,
talking? You are now, so.
and I didn't
So
respond.
there's still a friendship then, a good friendship.
I didn't respond back. You even, the end of it says, "Miss you, bud. Hope everything is okay." I haven't responded.
Why do you think it's been so long since I came back? Because you ignored me, you fucking shit.
So, if Ben showed up today, would it be dissimilar, or would it be...
Actually, I haven't. I'm lying. I know you can continue with that. I haven't seen you stream until today. I don't even remember that issue or incident.
Well, there was no issue. You simply said, "Miss
I
you,
was
bud."
just being an ass. If Ben, I would tell you right now, honestly, if Ben was to show up in the chat right now, I'd be happy to see him. Be nice. I would talk to him. I'd be polite, and that was it. I would never friend him. I wouldn't ask him for Discord or something like that, or ask him to play a game ever again. I would just be pleasant.
So, Rusty, the last time I probably showed up in your channel, I can't.
We're talking 5, 6, 7 years, dude. We're not talking.
No, I understand something. That we're dudes, man. We're guys. It's
Oh, so I'm a woman.
if you're acting,
I don't feel that's
if
going to change anything.
if you want to feel that way,
Go ahead.
but
I'm not going to interrupt you. Go ahead with your conversation. Or
what I'm saying is, I haven't lost any love for you, or I haven't gained any love for you. Nothing's
absence makes the heart grow fonder. You don't want it anymore.
no. But nothing's changed. Nothing's changed because of time. I get it. If you have not shown up around, if you have not come around,
It's the amount of effort. I've shown a lot of effort to be a friend. How much effort do I have?
should we talk about effort as far as being friends? Is that
Rusty and I already agree on this point.
okay, so let me set my friendship value out there, and let's talk about that for a moment. I mean, do you think my friendship for you over this 5-year period you talk about a Ben and you want to be angry about? And then let's talk about...
Angry.
Yes, you are. You are.
I'm truly not. I'm just trying to get my point across.
So,
I'm
so
really
what-
not angry about this whole thing. It's like water under the bridge for me. It's not an issue. But it just seems you got the conversation that's going on. I mean, I've told you honestly, the effort. There has been no effort. If I talk to you, you respond.
right.
You allow me to come into your
I
Discord and talk
did
to
not
you.
respond
There's no effort
since April
between us,
30th
except for the few times that we got in an
on
argument.
Discord.
Except for the few times we got in an argument, there was an effort. For me,
You and I are still friends, and I did not respond
for me to
since
defend
April
there's an
30th.
effort. It's always been message after message after message with no response. At least you respond to me. You don't see where I'm coming from? Why would I still be friends with someone when I send them message after message and they don't respond? How can I be a friend with someone like that?
I did
I
not
don't see how you're
respond.
missing that.
I did not respond to you since April 30th on Discord. That is the one way we've communicated. And I will still stand
One time.
here,
Okay. I obviously forgot about it because it was one time.
but I will still stand
And
here and be your
After
friend.
all the years, because we've been friends longer than you and Ben and I have been. I obviously didn't care about it because I knew at some point in time it wasn't an effort. It's not like
I have no
talking to you before I get a
record.
response, if ever getting a response.
I have
don't know how you
no
understand.
record of showing when I talked to Ben last. I have nothing. I have nothing showing when I talked to Ben last. I know he's popped into Discord in the last year maybe 3 times when I was playing Ark Survival Evolved. And I haven't played Ark for a few months now.
I'm
And
glad for you. You can be friends with them all you want, bud. You're not going to change my mind.
I understand that.
I don't care what you say. I don't care how much what you think is legitimate causes. I'm never gonna be Ben's friend again. At best, I'll be
Okay.
acquaintance. I'll never be rude to him. I respect the time we had together, but I do not consider him a friend. Nor will I consider him a friend unless he shows me that he's good. You know, I don't.
So-
If you don't understand where I'm coming from, then I don't know how to.
So what is it you want me to understand? What a friend is in the
Friend
long
to me is-
roll of things that you need.
Someone who. What do you mean? Someone who at least acknowledges when I say hello or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So
And?
now if I say hello to you in Discord for a year, you're not going to acknowledge me just to fucking prove a point.
No. Fuck. I'm a stubborn son of a bitch, but that doesn't change our friendship.
How do you weigh on this, Sir Rusty? Do you think I'm being? Don't say exactly. Am I being? Is my opinion overboard?
He
I'm trying to remember what
Do
you
you
said.
think I'm being an idiot?
Not particularly, but quite frankly, it's just, I mean, I don't know who the fuck Ben is. But I think, quite frankly,
Don't think about Ben. Think about just a circumstance in that sense.
How do you mean?
All right, someone that you've known for 5-6 years, for a very good, played a lot of games and stuff together, many different games. Okay, he gets married, has kids, whatnot, and then right out of the just no matter how many messages I send to the person, he ignores me.
I mean, honestly, speaking from a
And-
father's perspective, I can kind of understand why it would be hard. Let me speak. I can understand why it would be hard for him to get back to you. However, it still doesn't excuse the fact he can't reply to a message. But for me personally, if I had a friend like, from judging from what I've heard from you about this Ben guy, I'd just I'd just go on with my life.
I'm not talking about saying, "Hey, let's play a game for 3 hours together." Just, "Hey, how's it going?" And no response, and you do it for months, right? And I don't know, like, and then years go down the road, and I don't know how I can still consider him a friend, a good acquaintance, someone I don't wish any wrongdoing on.
Okay, put it this way. Right now, how do you feel about him? Do you think this feeling that you have deep inside you is it worth hanging on to and feeling shit over this guy just because of the way he is? But
no, if I was hanging on to anything, I think I'd be trying to hang on to a friendship that wasn't there.
right, well, that's pretty much what you're doing. You're hanging on to a friendship that's not there.
No,
Is
I'm
it?
not hanging on to a friendship that's not there. I'm saying I'd be an acquaintance. I wouldn't treat him rudely. I wish him the best of luck, but I wouldn't treat him.
Well, if that's the case, then be an
I
acquaintance
think
to
if I
him.
was hanging on to something, I would still want to treat it as a friend.
Well,
It'd
if
be
that's
like
the
an
case,
it'd be like an abused wife still thinking her husband's not going to abuse her anymore or something. I mean, that's drastic, but it's kind of the same.
yeah. Well, like I said, just
Chris is
it's
sitting there
ob-
drinking his beer, ignoring me.
Pal, let me speak. Let me speak. You know, honestly, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. Quite frankly, you know, like for me, because I know you guys are obviously a different age than me, but frankly, someone who's younger than you and is 31, I just feel that it's not worth hanging on to this dude. You know, just become your own person, fuck him off, and just fucking get on with your life. I don't know. I think for me, it's because I had a friend like this once. I just turned around and thought, you know what, fuck this, life's too short. Moving on. But
Actually, I don't even know if
I'm
that
focused on
conversation
myself.
up, but yeah, I mean, I wish I have no ill arms from or ill wills, but I don't consider him a friend anymore, Chris. You have different standards, I guess, than I do. I still hope you consider me your friend. I guess you do. If you consider him a friend, you haven't even talked to him.
Well, I can literally say on behalf.
me a friend then.
I can literally say on behalf of Chris that he's still your friend. I don't know if you've drank anything tonight or whatever else, but Chris is always going to be your friend. I'll always be your friend. It's simple as that. But like I said, we can be 6 months apart. We can not talk for 8 months. We're always going to fucking talk at the end of the day.
Yeah, pretty much on that conversation. I said what I need to say on it.
I just think for the type of person I am, I might be quiet for 6 months. I might be quiet for 4 months. I will always
Chris,
talk to you.
I see you freaking smiling over there drinking your beer.
Yeah,
Smile.
because you're quite an individual, Cal.
What? Because I won't be someone's
No,
quote unquote good friend after they don't show me any respect?
but
Isn't respect part
What?
of being your friend?
yeah,
What-
but let's
What
be
is it you want
honest.
from Ben?
Hey, how's it going? I'm glad to hear from you.
Yes,
Would have been
I
a
would-
Send that-
message
send
to
that-
hear after 7 or 8 times of me asking him how he's doing.
Right, well, if
A year or
that's the
two
case,
later,
send it.
never hear anything.
Quite frankly, I don't know whether it's just the way I am, but I'd just message the fucker and say, look, I've tried to message you. Are you going to be my friend? If not, I'm moving on. See you later. Okay, bye. I'm going to go open the beer. Bye. I don't know whether that's just my attitude, but that is literally how I fucking do shit.
Probably what I should have done, but I just didn't bother. I messaged him like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times over an 8-month period. Never got a response, and it's like, all right, fuck it. And it's not like I know it's on Facebook. I can see him when he's on Facebook. It shows a little green dot right there beside your fucking name when you're on Facebook. So
Here's an idea. Take your phone, get a slingshot, and just launch over fucking canal. Because quite frankly, I don't bother with Facebook myself. I fucking hate the thing. Social media is the worst thing this planet has ever fucking invented.
Extremely long time. Well, not extremely, but a long time. But I mean, yeah, you can tell when someone's on Facebook and you send them a message on Messenger.
Yeah, you see at the top, it's in green.
And you know, you send them a few messages. A couple hours later, you check and they're still green. And now they're an hour later, you check and they're offline. It's like,
Well, regarding that whole slingshot thing, do you remember that fucking woman who put a melon in the fucking slingshot and it went back in her face? Build one that big and just launch your phone, mate. Honestly, just watch it go over a fucking mountain and just explode at the top like a firework. Honestly, it's just, I don't know, for me, social media, I fucking hate the thing.
I mean, come on, Chris. Let's face it. Out of all the relationships,
You've become a stalker, Cal. You've become a stalker.
How many times have we fought and then still be friends? Like,
Yeah.
our relationships are the most amount of work.
I swear to God, if I could meet you two, I would kick you both in the shins.
Yeah, no shit. But
All I was asking for
Cal, you're one, what's the best way to say it? You went, comprehension or understanding of why, a Ben hasn't talked to you. But you've become a stalker
Stop
at this. Yeah, because you know when he's on Facebook. I mean,
No,
you don't?
that was like the first couple months. The only reason
First couple months. Okay. But
this okay, put it stalking.
I think what it is,
I was wondering if he was getting
you're
messages.
just frustrated at this guy because he was a good friend once and he screwed
Yes.
you over. That's all it is.
then it's okay for friends to come and go, man. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying.
It sucks.
Oh my,
It sucks.
That's exactly what I'm fucking saying. He has a friend that has come and gone. I don't consider him a friend anymore. How do you not see that? How can you still saying like, oh, you can't consider him a friend anymore? No, he's a friend that has come and gone. You just fucking said it.
But
I
you are
consider
the.
him.
But you are the.
Well,
You are
ultimately
the-
then that's your choice to make. If there's a thing that's come and gone, what are you gonna do about it?
You're
Is
the
it
one.
worth
You're
it?
the one,
The
Jason.
big thing is here. We're just talking about it.
But
He's
you're the
a friend
one
that's come and gone. He's acquaintance, and it's Chris that's going. Oh no, he's your friend. Oh, you don't understand. He's your friend. No, he's
He
not.
and he
I'm telling
is.
you, he's not. That's the whole conversation right there. He's not my friend.
But you're the one chastening. I mean,
I'm not chasing him. I haven't even. The only reason I get
he has two children
didn't
and a
even know
wife.
his second kid until
You have no clue what's
What's her
going
name
on
told
with
me.
his life.
I didn't even know
But
he had a
because-
second kid till Jen told me.
And
Have you seen the guy recently? Oh my god!
no, I haven't. And I'm friends on.
She shared a picture of me. Jen is like, I don't know, but she shared a
I-
picture of me. That dude looks like he's 60 years old.
I catch more of the shit because of the galley married, not because of him. I get shit tagged, but I haven't seen shit. Oh, I can't think of anything I've seen in the last year.
You don't look in the toilet bowl after you go poop to say, "Oh, that was a good one."
I do.
Well, yeah, I do that, but it's like multiple pictures when I do it. It's not like one, but anyway. I mean,
RateMyPoo.com.
but
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it anymore, man.
I know you don't, and that's okay.
I told you exactly what I had to say about that situation. No one's gonna change my mind.
And I think that right there settles everything.
In summary, you've still got me and Chris. Simple as.
It's
Yeah.
the same condition with you guys. If I talk to you guys and you don't respond to me for a few years, then I'm not going to talk to you either. Fuck you.
Okay.
I mean, if you're not gonna respond to me after a couple years, then you don't be my friend, right?
Mate, I'm not gonna fucking leave you a year or years before I talk to you.
I mean, a couple years is a good time to give someone to respond.
So, Rusty, what would it take for you and I to not become friends now? I mean,
Just if you really fuck me over, like I'm one of the most
Like-
easiest people you'll ever come across.
so
But
I would have to fuck you over, right? I mean, I would have to. I mean, like, short you on your rent, or
Hold up. Hold the fuck up. You
I
guys,
would- I
in my
would-
opinion, are using friend term.
I would have to like what
You guys
share money with you, and then like,
played together, been friends, talked outside of,
and then like ditch
gaming
you,
stuff.
ditch
I
you
can
on
see you-
a
you
couple
guys
grand.
consider yourself friends in that sense, right? But like, have you guys ever talked to each other outside of streaming, playing video games, anything like that?
not really, no, not particularly. It's just I think
So,
what it is that
right?
we've all made.
When you're
we've
talking
all-
about friends, Ben has been like, I've only ever had
Right, fuck
online
Ben off,
friends.
right? What example
Right,
I'm
so-
giving here?
Ben was one of those guys I could talk deeply to, and he would understand me and stuff like that, right?
Fuck
Right?
Ben off.
I'm not talking about people meeting selves on like this way. Like, you guys are friends, sure, but you don't care if you talk to each other. I cared if I talked to Ben. I cared about Ben. Right? I care about you guys. If I didn't, I wouldn't be telling Rusty to stream so I can give up my subscription to him. I wouldn't have.
That's
been
your
on-
choice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So actions are what you're looking for to prove friendship.
at least to a degree. To a degree.
I
In
mean,
the sense that, you know,
so
it's too hard to say hello.
What
buddy.
did
How's it
you
going? How's it
say
going in your life?
earlier when we talked about falling in love with someone, and it's a challenge at our age to find somebody to share that love or to become loving, I guess. You're in a fucking world right now, Cal. You want to be loved.
No,
You want to
I don't-
have the love.
you don't see. No, I want to be loved.
Yes.
You don't see
Oh,
the way. You don't see it from my eyes. You see it
Of
from
course I
yours.
don't.
You can't walk in my shoes. I can't walk in your shoes. My point of aspect is going to be completely different from yours.
Of course it is.
We can argue it out and talk about it. The difference is, the only thing is, you're not going to change my mind, and I'm not going to change.
So I'm gonna go Yoda on you. Do you see what's right in front of you right now?
Yeah, you playing Factorio.
No. You have
That's
two.
exactly what's in front of me right now.
You have two people sitting here right now.
What's
Talking to
do
you.
with Ben?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Why is Ben an issue, or why is
It's
Ben?
not been an issue. The
So why?
whole issue has been you're trying to tell me how Ben should be my friend. And
Alright, we'll put it this way. Who's your true friends? Is it going to be Ben or is it us two, considering the fact we're sat here past hour talking to you?
Pornhub and
How's-
xnxx.com are my true friends.
Go ahead, Rusty. I want to hear it.
I heard a single X and I'm assuming you were saying that porn site's your best friend. Isn't it?
All right, I guess I just have stricter standards of friends, and you guys should be very lucky you're still considered my friends, right?
If that's the way you see it, then that
That's the way
is
you
the
should
truth.
see it. You guys should feel freaking honored to be my friends.
And I am proud to have you as a friend. But that has nothing to do with what you see.
I will literally tell you how it is, so you know what I'm like.
How you see it for Ben. Because friends, we all have different levels of being friends, man. And I'm sorry, we can't all be the all being the friends.
11 years, Chris. Apparently, we've known each other.
I wish I could hug a Rusty. I really do. I truly wish.
Try to help my leg.
May I put my head in the custom motorboat, yeah?
I truly wish I could hug a Rusty because I get where he thinks and where he goes in his basement of his brain. Cal, I don't know where you go, but you go to the attic at times and you hide yourself. And I want to hug you just the same, just so you understand that it's okay. You can come down to the base floor, people. I
have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I don't get this analogy at all.
I know you don't.
Do you have another one?
Yeah, I do. Get out of the swamp. Stop sucking the bad water, dude. You're good.
Dude, I'm an optimistic. I'm not a pessimistic.
Yeah, bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
I'm the only one that keeps his household fucking going. I don't understand what you're talking
You
about.
have so much shit on your shoulders.
Talk to me after 5 years. You're not my friend.
You have so much shit on your shoulders right now, and you want to hate so many people because of what has happened.
I already said he'd be good. I would talk to him. I wouldn't be rude to him. I don't want to hate him. He's not my good friend anymore. I don't even know, after all these years.
And what has he done?
Ben anymore. How can I call Ben a good friend?
So
I don't even
what has gone wrong?
Is that we keep going round in a big circle to Ben.
I know. Thank you. Okay, you're right. I don't want you to hate. I don't want you to hate.
Probably why the reason Chris and I have stopped talking many times, because we're so fucking opinionated and stuff.
Yeah, well, I've not. No, I've
neither one of us. Neither one of us will give ground either. But whatever. I'm still right. Chris is wrong. That's the end of the discussion.
It's a high ground. Then the fucking other person has to get the next comment in to get the fucking high ground. Honestly, you two just keep topping each other.
It's not about a topping. It's just and on me. It's not about topping. It's just Chris feels very strong about his ideals, and I feel very strong about my ideals. And
yeah, I fucking know.
It's very healthy to express those to someone who's not going to judge you, especially. And
no, I fucking judge you. I judge you every goddamn time.
Conversation about it instead of going to Reddit and saying clipping shit. You know what I'm saying? But shut up, Chris. Can I ban you?
But I still love the ability to judge you, and you have loved the ability to judge me, and God bless it. And now we get Rusty in the middle, and
take that. That is timed out your butt. Take that, Chris.
So you're going to bed with your girlfriend's parents? Is that what I understand, Rusty? I mean, I'm just saying. Oh my God. Kind of like the...
Was your music even still going, Chris? I couldn't hear it. You must have turned it down.
Yeah, Pretzel's still going. I mean, I can almost...
My timing it out didn't affect it anything, did it?
I can almost picture Rusty being like the golden retriever that just jumps into bed right in the middle And it's like, okay. And when the covers start to fall, and like, nope, I'm going to bring the covers right back. And that's on the parents' bed.
Alright, Rusty. Have a good night, bud.
I'm going to hit the pissers, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta do the same.
Being nice to each other. That's glorious. Let's see. Got to figure this out though.
Alright, you there?
I'm here.
Me and my niece are gonna go play some Fall Guys.
Alright.
And I can't keep the stream going.
Sounds good.
So it's good talking to you, bud.
Yep.
And have fun.
I wish I could get a Ben in here, but man, I don't have that power.
Yeah, because your opinions are all wrong. You know that. Alright.
I always have been. And always
All right,
will
man.
be.
I love you to death. I'll
I
talk
love
to
you
later.
too, man. Talk to you later. There we go. That's who I was looking for. All right. why I kept thinking of the other. Sorry. All right. Okay, so now we finally got. But what else do we need? What else are we fighting for? Right, so let's get rid of this. Hold on. Yeah, because we could. So wait a minute, what? If we were to do it. So what is it that we're... Yeah? No wonder. No. Okay. Ah. Right. So we get that going now. Yeah. So, what is it we need? So, yeah. So, okay, so we need to, at this point, just build the fucking rocket silo. And start so let's start working on the big stuffs. Alright, so we're still missing red circuits. Alright. So we gotta figure out. Damn it. Alright. How do we make the red circuits more beneficial? What should we do? I don't know how to. Like, you're there. Everything's full. So how do I... Okay. understand why I'm. Do we have we got a green? We just don't have a red. So if we Yep. Yeah, I gotta end the stream.